You call me king.
Hand on the game, we are not playing the same. No, we not looking to change. Hand on the wheel, they think we lacking the drive. Boy, you should stay in your lane. Foot on the gas, I do not care if I crash, long as I stick to the plan. What is the plan? I cannot lie for none of you, long as I know who I am. I'm in control, God got his hand on my soul. And if I land and he got the remote, made it this far, it's a miracle, miracle. Anything less is cynical, cynical. Staying true, I can't lie in your interview. Tell the truth while you lie with your interview. And your acting is so hypocritical. In control, nothing more, this is minimum. Can't stop now, I'ma grind till I'm ghost. I thank God how he held me.
High on Life, Danny's been playing.
I seen they released it.
It looks a lot of fun.
I won't never play it.
It was fun when I was playing.
I don't own an Xbox, but I do own a PC though.
Yeah,
Is it Xbox exclusive?
No.
Oh.
It's on PC.
It's for everything.
Oh, they put it on PlayStation?
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean, you might get me.
I got it on Game Pass for PC because I play on PC.
Okay.
Oh, you have PC now?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, friend.
Oh, daddy feet are right.
Give me a water.
Bro, you want a Jolly Rancher?
Yeah, I want one. Please.
Give him the worst one.
Oh, no,
Asking another man like you're not gonna offer me a Jolly Rancher is wild, bro. To be honest with you.
okay, sorry. Maybe I should have just said, can I have a water?
Hey man, just say, hey man, can I have a piece
This
of
what
candy?
you should have done is be like the disrespect of you eating candy in front of me and you not offering me one. You should just took the whole bag.
Crazy thing about it. Don't do that because you expect me to give you something that I bought for myself. So y'all ain't. So basically, you would act like nothing but a little pilgrim.
Get you a Jolly Rancher to replace the one I just took.
Yo, what?
Like, do you want me to go to the store and get you one?
No. You good. You in debt. You already in debt to me anyway.
Oh, okay.
I gave you a award. I gave you a Jolly Rancher.
You offered. You offered.
No, Keita gave me a water.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
Keita,
gave Kevin
don't
a
take
water
the credit.
because it wasn't me.
By the way, it's a few times Keita had to tell you, hey, you need to give them something because they
Kevin looks
talking.
large. JD looks.
First of all, I don't owe you jokers nothing. Y'all hear me?
You don't owe us nothing, but
Y'all hear me?
but we in your home and you
Appreciate
supposed
giving me
to.
one of your candies that you bought for yourself.
You know what? I'm finna put some rules up here.
Put some rules up.
It's basically what y'all gonna do is pod and go home. Pod and go home.
I'm about to put my feet up.
What feet up with?
I'm about to put my feet up. I'm about to
Hey,
put my feet
fam
up.
been resting in sleep. He's like, man, I'm finna put my feet up. Shout out to JD.
Come on,
It's like he's here.
He's here. His spirit, I feel his presence. Welcome to the Call Me King podcast. I am your host. He is I is him. Call me King and let it be. Yes, sir. We have my boys. Matter of fact, we got a full staff.
Keita has returned.
The full staff is here. Hold on. Let me before I play my song for the day. Let me give you a round of applause, baby.
You know Rakita.
Oh, that's not the round of applause.
We having technical difficulties.
And give a round of applause. Yeah, it's been that long, baby. It's been that
Been a
long.
while.
Does it say her name too?
It do.
Oh, okay.
But I don't have my window, full screen.
Like old man.
Bro, but I can see that, and I'm not wearing my glasses.
Hey, bro, chill out, man. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this cracking. Man. Y'all just disrespecting. Disrespect is real, G. Disrespect is real.
Who is this?
Scooty Wop, man.
Scooty Wop?
Scooty Wop.
Giggity Pep?
Scooty Wop.
What's this?
Why does it almost sound like rainfall? What's that?
Waterfall.
Just enjoy. Just enjoy the vibe, sweetheart.
What's this track called?
Interstate Swinging.
Interstate Swinging.
Just enjoy. Just enjoy. Just let the music take you. Let the music take you. And just take it. No question. Hey, what? What is it?
Where's the taking us?
Enjoy. Close your eyes. Just swing. Lane to lane. Lane to lane. My mom's Mercedes.
You not swinging then.
Damn. You can't swing. So you. Whoa. Time out. Hold on. So you mean to tell me you cannot swing in a Mercedes?
Bro, go to Texas and swing in a Mercedes. They're gonna run you
They're
over.
gonna laugh at you.
You think so?
They're gonna laugh at you.
Okay, what?
Okay, if I get a Mercedes, put white wall tires and spokes on it and start swinging, you think they're gonna laugh at me? Think they're gonna warm me out?
Is it candy painted?
Of course it's gonna be candy painted. We're in Texas.
What color?
You do that to a Mercedes.
That's what I'm saying. It don't make sense.
Put candy paint on a Mercedes?
It don't make
Okay,
sense.
all right. Yeah, y'all did.
I was fine.
Y'all did. No, you wasn't.
I was interstate.
You wasn't. No.
really was.
You supposed to be my favorite colonizer, dog.
I'm your second favorite.
Really over that interstate swing.
He had his eyes closed.
I was in
It's
it.
a white boy version of it.
Yeah, I can't swing. It's more like swinging. I was in it swinging.
You know what we're gonna call you?
What?
It was this dude. He used to dance when I was in like high school. His name was White Boy Boogie. That's who we're gonna call you.
White boy boogie.
Yes.
All right.
Look him up. Look
first
him
of all,
up.
He's a person.
Yeah, he's literally he used to be a dancer called
First-
White Boy Boogie. Go on YouTube, you see what I'm talking about.
First of all.
Ain't no first of all. You shouldn't have played that track.
No.
You threw it on us.
No,
We
first of
didn't
all.
accept it.
Let's go with this. Rule number 1. Kevin, amongst black folks, do not say swinging. Okay?
He said white boy version.
No, he said no. It's the fact that he swinging came out of his mouth.
But isn't that the right word to say?
No,
What's wrong with swinging?
swinging,
What's wrong with good English?
swinging.
Like swingers?
Hey
I
yo,
appreciate you guys. I can fight him.
Now you know you don't have Gabby to defend you, Kevin.
That's true. Oh man, she's down.
first things first. How's everybody doing? What is the energy in here today? What's the vibe like? What y'all bringing?
What?
What y'all bringing? Cause it's been a long time coming, sweetheart. It's been a while since you've been on.
Are y'all bringing Zodiac energy?
He said Zodiac.
Zodiac. I was about Zodiac energy. That
What? Wait.
I'm asking.
New call
What
me
is that?
King. Hey, yo, JD. We got Kevin in the building. You know Rakita.
Wait. No, back. Who does? I don't get Zodiac. I don't do astrology stuff. I don't do that stuff.
But do you know your sign?
I don't even play around.
I met a
July 4th?
Scorpio.
July 4th, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know what that
Tyrese
is.
say?
I don't know anybody in that.
I don't do the Zodiac astrology. I don't do none of that. Dang.
Well, I guess that's
When the
good.
crowd goes silent.
No,
Yeah, I guess-
Hold on,
because
I'll give you a-
because I agree. I really do agree with that. Because a lot of people be basing their moods and
You
their
mess up my
attitudes.
Christmas decorations over here, me and you
She
gonna
works
fight.
so
Hey, man.
hard on it. It's so nice.
Finish what you're gonna say. I'm gonna join y'all. Y'all talk about Zodiac sex.
I don't
Huh?
know nothing about it to talk about. I just said I don't do it, so I don't know what that like Zodiac energy is.
Dude, before Zodiac signs came about, I remember as kids where they used to put like the girl and the guy used to put their hands and see if it touches like the crease of their
Oh, yeah,
fingers.
they'll look at the
Like
palm.
if my fingertips touch the top crease of your finger, that means we're made together.
Yeah, we was dumb naive.
We were stupid.
Playing that stuff when you know
We were stupid. Then we had them bracelets that,
Oh, no sex bracelets.
yeah,
The what?
Sex bracelets.
the different color bracelets where
Oh yeah, I remember those.
How many
Yeah.
you had? Did you have any?
this was
Bro, I apologize. That did come off wrong. Cause the way I asked you, and you're the only one to hear that was I apologize. I was going down the line. Dang, I got myself in trouble
You
already.
always go down the line.
I was gonna go down the line. You know what I'm saying? See if you had it, if any of the guys had it.
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, what color?
It was so many colors. I don't
What
forgot
was
what
the
they
color?
stood
I don't
for.
know.
I think
saw a
black
bunch of
was-
guys
black-
get
Black was
all
the
black
worst
ones.
one.
Black was
I know what the black ones mean. I remember.
sex.
Oh yeah.
No, what? Really?
Yeah,
Oh man.
I knew what the black one was. Trust me, I
You had
knew. I knew that color.
Did you pop them?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
did
he's
you?
talking to me. No,
did you-
I didn't
When
pop
you
him.
popped it, that mean that what was that?
That
You're supposed to do it. You're supposed to enact it.
That mean you either were about to or it was already done. People was popping them braces left and right, knowing they wasn't even getting a
Doing
kiss
nothing.
off of it.
Yeah.
I can't believe I did that.
They would. Yo, what'd you do?
I played the little bracelet game.
But no activities though.
No, wasn't
Okay.
nobody doing that.
We were in junior high,
Yeah, that was
bro.
junior high
We
for me.
Boy, stop. Junior high didn't matter. Don't do this. We're not doing this.
When the bracelet game was,
If you
I
could
was
get jumped in junior high, you could get it on in junior high.
bro. We wasn't thinking about that
I
in
mean,
junior high. I wasn't.
It was people I knew in junior high that was like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't make it seem like nobody's really doing nothing in junior high.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Common sense people wasn't doing that in
I ain't
junior
even
high.
going, man.
There we go.
Let me tell you,
Nerds
my
weren't
mom and
doing
daddy
it.
wouldn't let me do nothing. That was the first time my mom ever saw a note from a boy, and I was like, man, I regretted that.
Hold on, they got it. Where they read your notes at? They rent in your room?
Yeah.
They
No,
rated.
I think this one either fell out my book bag.
I had one.
He was
that-
talking that sweet stuff to you?
Yeah, my mama beat my tail. That
Do you
day.
remember the note at all?
Yeah, I know you remember. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
She started laughing.
Let's hear it.
It was enough to get my tail beat.
What did it say?
Come on,
I don't
Weeks.
remember the details of the note.
Weeks. If she got in
I just
trouble,
know that it was inappropriate,
Oh.
and Tanya saw it, and Tanya beat my tail, and that was the end of it. Gotta be.
It was not like you don't remember anything in there?
oh, dude, you trying to go deep in the
Who
closet,
you
huh?
telling? Well, I'm trying to figure out,
Why, jealousy?
Well, I got the finished product.
Yeah, you got the finished product, but you keep,
I would never be jealous.
but you keep knocking at the door and no one's
I'm just
answering.
curious. I'm a curious person.
I'm always trying to see like what I really. Paul, I think you do that to see if I was a good girl or if I was.
I still think you was a bad girl. I don't care what you say.
Was you a bad boy?
What?
Oh yeah.
Was you?
Hands down, yeah.
Were you?
Yeah.
See, the past is
kindergarten.
Hey, yo.
since is it something that happened in kindergarten that you need to get off your chest right now?
Paul used to like older women.
Who didn't?
Paul used to.
I got humped in kindergarten, though.
You what?
I got humped in kindergarten.
I
told you,
I was just tired.
And what?
Oh, never mind. I can't say that.
Yo, what's wrong with you, dog?
Oh man.
Sorry.
What you mean?
Sorry.
It was nap time.
You know what? The issue is, you know what the issue was?
What?
Y'all didn't have no rules.
Hold-
y'all need to get like Beyonce and create some strict rules for your surroundings.
Hey, I didn't read it, but I heard about it. What is some of these rules that she?
Y'all just need.
The policies and the rules that she got is are her performers. Anybody who's performing on her tour, there's no drug, no alcohol, and you have to do a background check.
Okay,
Oh, that's
that's pretty much
that
what
ain't been happening though. Like you
That
ain't
should've
been
been,
checking the background of your people.
you do that at a job interview. I mean, she's paying them.
No, I mean,
I would have thought at her
maybe.
status that she would have been like, "Yeah, we're gonna at least do a background check.
Something.
Who around me."
Something because I mean her name holds weight, so you're not about to embarrass me.
But my thing is too, if you really think people like her, she already. I think maybe until now she picked good people, or the people that she knew that she. I mean, the people that she hired, they knew not to come with that dumb stuff.
So you think like something happened that made her be?
Maybe something happened, internally within the group or whatever. I'm trying to find a corporate.
Do you think now? Because doesn't like her daughter like Blue Ivy, like create some of the songs too now and be on tour with them as well? So
I
you
do
think
not know.
She was on a track with Beyonce.
I think.
but
Maybe
I,
like because it's more like family oriented.
Was it with-
Like,
I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. Was it with Beyonce or was it with Jay-Z?
it was one of those two.
Because I know it was Jay-Z on the 444 album.
It was Beyonce. Was it The Lion King?
I know she did tracks with both of them.
I think it was the Lion King song they did.
May have been.
It was the little.
But she did one with Jay-Z too. But I forgot the one with Beyonce.
Yeah, it was like the soundtrack or whatever. It was something that she got because she got an award for it. She was the youngest person to ever receive an award.
But when you do a background check on somebody, if you paying them, there's no telling how much they getting paid. But if you paying them, wouldn't you want that person to be all right? You squared away. I ain't got to worry about you out here with the foolery.
I mean, if you really think about it, shoot, in that case, record companies should do background checks on their artists.
Should have did background checks on the people on the pod.
Yo, what we getting at right here? Like, what the freak is going on? Like, hey, yeah.
Weeks, is there something that you have to say?
Wait, who
Do I need to hire like an HR?
Yeah, who's
Probably looked into these characters.
which one?
Yo,
All right.
even though this is a joke, y'all got me like really shaking in my socks right now. Like what the freak is going on here?
I mean, you said HR. HR is in the other room. You just won't allow her to be present at the
No,
moment.
cause she ain't got no filter.
Well, I mean, she gonna air you out and get you straight.
Nah, she ain't nothing about airing me out. Gabby.
Oh, nah, Gabby got
Keita, you scared too?
I'm telling y'all, Gabby has embarrassed us in a couple situations.
That's okay. So you ain't never embarrassed moms and pops?
Not like Gabby.
I can't help. Embarrassment is embarrassment, no matter what level it's on. You would still felt embarrassed.
Nah, Gabby is a whole nother level.
Yo, you heard what he said?
Who'd she get it from?
Yeah, there's no debating that. Even
She
Paul
got that from
knows.
Paul.
Even Paul knows.
So, Paul, you embarrassed your folks, huh? Yeah, he has. He
Who?
didn't even have to answer that. You ain't gonna speak?
You gonna plead the fifth? Plead the fifth?
So, but now with that, going back to what you said, I do want to know like what made her want to do background checks and all that now. And no alcohol, no drugs.
I mean, it's just
I think something had to have happened.
Now, outside of that, I think if something happened, they did report that. I don't know if it was an interview or whatever her statement she gave out, as well as the policy that she issued, was the fact that they are doing more intense dances. Like the choreography is more intense on this tour, which I can understand because this is more of it's poppy. It's more of a dance album.
So you need to make sure you have healthy people on your squad.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that.
That-
But then you also got to think, well, from what like TV portrays, like road tours and like how people really like get down on the road. It's a whole different environment, whole different beast.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's cool what she did. I don't have no problem with it.
yeah. Because if I'm paying somebody out of my own pocket, yeah, I'm gonna make sure
It was
right.
just
Work
but
Exactly.
if I want to put more thought in this, it's funny how this is happening as soon as the Meg and Tory Lanez trial start.
But who says she just now doing it? It could have just been made public now.
I don't know.
She could have been doing this.
I don't know.
Because,
I mean, what you said. You could. Basically, to me, what you saying is good, but it's like if she would have did it, I'm pretty sure that statement would have been out because they're like every move Beyonce makes, it's going to be the news.
Not everybody.
I was about to say because she did drop a surprise album on this and nobody knew she was working on it.
Not everybody.
I mean, outside of surprise
like
album.
Beyonce and Jay-Z are the most popular but secretive. You don't be knowing what they be doing. But that's because was that me and you watching a documentary or something where she took over her public relations?
I don't know.
Like she stopped doing interviews. She stopped everything. Like she took over her public relations where nobody could access her.
I don't remember. I don't recall.
I don't remember the last time she done an interview. Now that you said that,
And I think if something happened where she did an interview or something and she didn't like the narrative of it, so she was just like, you know what, I'm taking control. I'm not letting y'all I'm not letting y'all paint the picture of me in the public's eye. I'm going to do that myself.
Either way it go, I just think that is dope that now she can control her own narrative and she can pop out what she wants to and everybody goes in a frenzy.
Hey, she a genius on that part. Can't lie on that one.
No, you can't.
But
Not too many geniuses.
But speaking of frenzies,
There you go.
we about to boy. Let me tell you something. Speaking of frenzies, let's get into it. 'Cause we got a lot of catch up. We got a lot of catch up on. This Deion Sanders stuff. Let's go ahead and get this out the way.
Here we go.
Even though it's finally about settled down, we finally pardoned. Let's get this out the way. Okay.
All right.
So who got the opening statements about this Deion Sanders thing
I'm happy for him. That's my opening statement.
before we get into it?
I'm happy for him.
That's it.
Yep.
He was smart.
Yep.
I think it's more to the story.
It's a lot more to the story. But how can anybody say something negative about it when he turned Jackson State around within 3 years?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. Not trying to make it a race thing, but I have a question.
Okay. he said, "Oh,
We're waiting.
So, like, I feel like it. And Kevin, tell me if this happens
On the other side?
on the other side of the track. But I feel like whenever we have someone that makes it, we'll cheer them on. But as soon as they do something that we don't like, we're gonna cut them off. Do y'all do that?
like Kanye."
Kanye?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's some people.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but I do want to like tell you name them
Yeah.
Name them. Well, I'm trying to think.
because y'all still claiming Alex Jones after that buffoonery he did.
Yeah, but that's only like a certain side of the
group.
track, like another side of the track. Because you can't say really a politician. That's because that
Oh,
can
'cause
split either
them
way.
jokers be-
Like celebrity, like who's a celebrity that people turned on? Elvis. Yep, there you go.
Who turned on
They
Elvis?
should have turned on him. He's a thief.
But no, now answer my question. Who turned on Elvis?
No, I was just throwing a name out there. I ain't say they did. I'm
Like
saying
some-
like they should have.
You
But
threw
they
the
did.
name out, but
I'm
he
sorry.
agreed.
Oh, dang it, Kevin.
I don't know Kanye. I think there's still tons of defenders of Kanye though.
There are.
You like I don't
So
think.
y'all don't have like white on white crime,
Oh yeah, I feel
white
like
on white bashing,
yeah. It depends. It really depends. But I think like
or y'all just don't do it to our degree.
yeah, maybe that. Maybe it's not as vocal.
I don't think y'all do it to our degree because we just go to the extreme.
I
and
mean,
don't
they
know
really
how to
threw
freaking stop.
Deion Sanders out there. Like, it was like, oh, you trash, you suck, you
I heard one
lies
person.
after lies.
I heard one person say he took the resources from Jackson State and went to Colorado. First off, y'all didn't have anything.
I seen that
Okay.
on TikTok. That was
So
trash.
first of all, let's go ahead and debunk some of these stories.
That was a trash
Let's-
take.
First of all, so rumor has it is that Jackson State, for one, didn't have enough money to pay Deion Sanders.
Not what he was worth.
And the thing about it was there was supposed to be, okay, do what you can, and a proceed of the ticket box was supposed to go to Deion Sanders.
They got to like after they made
30 grand
30,000.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
30,000.
It would go to Deion Sanders.
Supposed to get a percentage
So
after that.
whatever Deion Sanders was making, he was putting back into the school.
He's making 300,000. He's putting 150 back.
So you putting a percentage back. Then you have to think all that Deion brought. So everybody was like, you said it wasn't about the money, but you're making it about the money. To Deion, it wasn't about the money. But look at all the coaches that he brought to Jackson State. These jokers may be like, my wife want her money.
Yeah.
My kids needing their school paid. But no one is criticizing the old coach who stole the money to go pay for, was it Mississippi State whole stadium or volleyball or something?
Oh, that you talking about Brett
You
Favre?
talking about Brett Favre.
Like, no-
He took money.
He was an
from,
old NFL player.
He took money from the welfare, and the governor knew about it.
So like it's like y'all really bashing him, but y'all, I feel like everyone was bashing him, but they was bashing him prematurely because they didn't even know everything that was going on. Because now it's coming out that Jackson State was stealing money, that things wasn't adding up, and it's like if you do wrong, you gonna get left in the dust.
I mean, yeah. Then you got to think about what he brought. He partnered with Walmart. He partnered with American Airlines. He partnered with someone else to tailor the football players.
Michael Strahan.
Yeah, he got them suits. He got them Under Armour. Jackson State had more football uniforms than any college in the nation. Think about that.
But then on top of that, didn't he? You brought a HBCU college to mainstream.
He did. He did, and half the people that's talking about it didn't even watch it till his name got brought up that he was the head coach.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I was like, "What's a Jackson State?"
See what I'm saying? So I mean, it's a lot of thing important and people not knowing.
Why
they
you
just
smiling, Paul?
We're gonna get into the one flaw that we struggle in our community is when we know the type of product that we have in our community, but we want to use them at a discounted price.
Yeah, we unappreciative.
And this is the bad thing that ticked me off. People like y'all just basically discussed, they don't understand the environment that he was set up in.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have clean water. Some of the football players was taking showers in the freaking university pool.
Dang, I didn't know that.
yeah. I forget which hotel he partnered with, but he got a hotel to allow them to take showers there and sometimes stay there if they needed to.
Then what makes it even bad, his own school is robbing him while he's playing in the game.
That's what I'm saying.
He got his truck broke in like 2 or 3 times. He got his locker room broken. He got his office broken in. They took his credit card. They took his phone. They took his jewelry. It's like y'all expect this man to stay here. Then y'all got money that's unaccounted for.
So would you? Okay, so if you're going, and your whole goal is to make a difference in a community, and to bring about a change, and change the trajectory of whatever field you go into, how long before enough is enough for you,
That first year would have been enough.
Kevin?
Yep.
Not
We got him. We got a white dude talking about black culture. Of course he go like tiptoe.
I'm still running through like white people. And I'm like, who did we turn on?
because
I mean, there's situations outside of outside of football or outside of the black culture. There's situations where you're like, okay, I just want to make a difference in the world.
Yeah.
I just want to change, and I just want to be an impact. And you got to go through all of this stuff. People lying, people stealing. You can't even maintain your own stuff because they just tearing your stuff up. When is enough for you?
I said that first year would have been enough for me. Because, I mean, not only are you helping the school, but you're also putting them back into the community. But the same people you helping are the same ones that's robbing you.
Probably after the second season. First time, been like, all right, okay, fool me once, shame on me. You know what I'm saying? But
I think
it takes like something.
I think it's shame on you, and then fool me twice, shame on me.
First time, shame on you.
Yeah.
Second time, shame on me.
Mm-hmm.
either way it go, I'm leaving after I'm leaving after the second year.
Okay.
Me personally, I think it takes something like traumatic or eye-opener for people to change, for people to abandon the mission.
He was to be honest with you, he was the Moses of this culture.
He was.
He wasn't there to get him to the promised land. He was just there to open the doors for everybody so they could just be able to have the same opportunity as big universities athletes.
But he did take him there. He did take him to the promised land. Undefeated season. He was, 25-5? His 3 years he was there? Because you got to remember they had a shortened season because of COVID.
No. I'm not talking about far as Jackson State. I'm talking about for now. What I'm saying is paving the way as far as just HBCUs.
Well, yeah, he laid the blueprint out. It's up to them to follow it.
Because after the great Eddie Robinson passed away, one of the greatest coaches of all times, after he passed away, it was like the door was sealed for HBCUs. The opportunity was gone. Now, of course, and another thing is too, NIL deals makes it a whole lot better now.
Mm-hmm.
And what is that? Name, likeness, and image. I mean, name, image, and likeness. Basically, they can make money off themselves with endorsements instead of, like they used to be. These big stream and these big name colleges used to make money off the players. Didn't get nothing off of it.
Nothing.
But I know one thing. The crazy thing is the fact that these big time colleges are like the transfer portal is going absolutely crazy.
Crazy.
There's a lot of players transferring, even from my favorite school, Alabama, and they've been hitting up Deion Sanders like, hey, I'm here. So I ain't gonna lie, I wish he would have stayed longer, but I can't say that without saying I wish Jackson State would have took care of him like they should have.
Should have. But it's hard to turn down $5 million and you only making $300,000.
But if it wasn't about the money, it wasn't no big deal. It's the fact that I feel like he got cheated out of the money that he was promised.
But what, like Colorado, like
they don't have the money either. They're relying on boosters.
But they don't have the money either. But see, this is the thing. I think that Colorado sees the potential and they know that he is a proven product that is going to be effective.
Yeah, he sells.
So even though they like, okay, we don't have the money, we gonna take this leap of faith and we gonna make sure that you taken care of.
But I'm pretty sure he getting paid more than, I'm gonna say 150 because he was giving that money back to the school.
The $5 million, how long is that contract?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't really look into it.
They just said it's $5 million was what he was offered.
I mean, yeah, they like the dude said, he went out straightforward. He was like, we can't afford him. We relying on boosters and stuff.
But here, Deion name sells by itself.
Yeah, we all know that. But that's what makes Jackson State look even worse because this man name sells itself.
Yeah.
And instead of you being like, hey, let's start you off with this and let's build up to where we can, make something happen. No, y'all just wanted to be stingy and take advantage of it.
I think the crazy thing about it couldn't have been, I hate to say it couldn't have been about the money because of the fact that if it was already about the money, he wouldn't have went to a HBCU.
But
because he didn't have to go.
But did you watch his 60 Minutes interview?
No, I did not.
You need to watch it because he talks about why he went there before he went to a college like Colorado.
Why did he go there?
He just said he knew he can set out a blueprint for other schools that's not getting the coverage that they need.
Okay.
And in that interview, he said if he was offered another position, he would take it. He said he would have to entertain it. So he entertained it and took it. So he already announced that if another school came along, he was gonna see what they had to offer. This is nothing new.
I'm gonna say this though, because before this, he was rumored to be in the eyes, or was it? No, he was rumored to be supposedly talking to Auburn because Auburn wanted him. Auburn fired their coach. Mm-hmm. So now it's like, okay, if allegedly Auburn wanted you, why you didn't go to Auburn? Because Auburn was going to be able to afford him.
I think he likes
point blank period.
I think he likes the underdogs.
Which if that's true, I mean if that's the truth, that's fine.
Yeah, because I think Colorado went 1-12, 1-13 last year. I'm not lying; they won one game last year. So if he's able to turn,
it's about being a water boy, dog.
That's like underdogs, man.
Like literally,
that dogs are done.
They was like 1-12, 1-13.
And themselves, it was a scrimmage. Yeah. You know that black and gold,
like the blue and white game.
Yeah.
Played against
so
themselves?
I believe he went to them so he can just turn that team around and be like, yeah, I done this because I was able to. They gave me the pieces I needed.
So what? Like I know they not like. What do y'all call them?
What?
Like a SEC? What
are they?
They Pac-12.
Pac-12.
What is a Pac-12?
That's a conference.
It's different conferences.
Just different conference. SEC, ACC, Pac-10, Pac-12. Huh?
It's like a pack of wolves or something.
Girl, stop.
No, that's just
Stop.
that's just their conference
Stop,
name.
baby. Don't embarrass me.
Pac-12.
Don't embarrass me. Don't do it.
I only know SEC.
Don't do it. So, but then my thing is too. What really ticks me off is the fact that even and this what goes with people overall. It don't matter how much good you do. If you do one thing that's just appears to be, I wouldn't even say bad, going against the grains of what other people expect you or wanted you to do, and now you just trash. You're anti-black. You're all this stuff, and it gets annoying.
That's like the.
life.
I thought of a white person. Sorry.
Speak on it. Hurry.
Who's your white person, Kev?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Okay.
Regards to the
Yeah.
Star
What'd
Wars.
he do?
I think he belonged to a church or donated to a church that's very.
Scientology.
No, he's like super religious.
that's what everybody say.
No, but like he goes to some, I forget, but it's like an anti-gay.
Okay.
Church. Like very out there with it, like donating to like forced therapy and all that.
Hold on, time out. This is my okay. What is that kind of triggered me a little bit?
Oh man.
No, it ain't nothing you did.
Okay,
It's just the news that you presented.
Yeah,
it ain't
sorry.
personally nothing you did.
Okay.
What is anti-gay?
Anyone that is against being gay.
Is it people who are against it, or they just really don't like?
No, they're
Like for example, that's not for me.
Nah, they
No,
against
they're
it, bro.
against it. They are actively.
Like, anti-gay is like you think of the extremists. Think of like the little movies where the mom and dad son came home and said he was gay, and they sent it to this little camp, and they start doing shock therapy.
So is anti-gay homophobic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's
pretty
that's
much.
the definition.
Yeah, you don't like it at all. You don't believe in it. None of that.
You think something is wrong with the person.
Yeah.
Okay, with that definition you just said, don't believe in it. If I don't believe in it, how would I'm homophobic or anti-gay?
It's more than not just believing in it.
Yeah, it's not like
It's not like
Believing
okay.
in it.
It's
I'm not saying.
It's not like me and you, like where it's like.
Watch how you swing them scissors now.
It's not like me and you where it's like, I just don't believe in a man and a woman. I mean, a man and a man, or a woman and a woman.
yeah, you don't believe that.
I don't see how that. I don't believe in it. It's to an extreme to where it's like you take it from not believing to you take it to a point to where you like something is wrong.
Mentally wrong with you.
Like you have some like they like that forced therapy. That stuff is brutal.
Yeah,
And they sending them camps too.
yeah, and they're like not good camps.
Like,
Oh, okay.
terrible
So
camps.
now I hate to say it. Now it's like the Holocaust for
Yeah,
gay
kinda.
people,
In a
'Cause
way.
they're trying to push them to.
Cause like, go ahead.
push them to be straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, if you don't turn straight, then you don't belong here.
Like it goes from like one like mild to like just like total extreme to where shock there like you torturing them.
You don't
pretty much.
eat. They put
Just
you in
lock
the
you in
worst
a
environment that you can possibly be in, because they really think something is mentally wrong
Matter
with
of
you.
fact, I think it's not just the anti-gays that do that, but they also do it for like
Blacks.
no, like for kids that misbehave. There was this camp. I can't think of the camp name.
I think I know what
But
you're
the
talking
girl
about.
came out and the mom was like, she thought she was sending her to a good place. But when the girl got out, her mom was like, I did not know this stuff was going on because the people that own the camp was sending fake stories home like, oh, they're doing this. There's this group therapy. It's all rainbows and sunshine. And she was like, no, we're being tortured.
Yeah.
Like we starved for months.
It's I do. I'm not saying neither of y'all are wrong. It's just the fact that. I mean, no. Like,
It's not an opinion,
No,
like,
but-
it's fact.
no. It's just no. Y'all not understanding. It's the fact that even if you don't believe in that lifestyle, just the fact that you're considered as homophobic
Well,
or anti-gay.
I feel like a lot of that community tries to make people that don't agree with. I wouldn't even say.
That's what I'm saying. Now they're gaslighting a little bit.
I feel like that community takes everything to the 10th degree, and they make everything worse than what it is. Like if I say I don't want Like I say, I don't want my son playing with Barbies. Oh, you're a homo. No, I just don't want him playing with Barbies. He's a boy. He can go play with a Tonka truck. Like, what is a Barbie doing for a boy?
Nothing.
In my opinion, nothing.
It depends. I mean, it depends.
The way y'all look, y'all turn their head.
Would you give your son like a baby doll, like a baby doll?
No.
Why wouldn't you? So when as he's growing up, he can learn how to hold a baby, how to treat a baby, know that they're not, you can't just throw a baby around and stuff.
But no, hold on. Let me say this. The crazy thing about it, Kevin, nobody think of that like you do.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like you're teaching.
What you're saying is not wrong.
Yeah, you're teaching them how.
But just go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
You're saying you look at it like you're teaching your son
like a home economics thing.
Caring, loving, nurturing father figure in the future.
That and I mean with Barbie dolls, it's about creativity. Like what does Gabby do with Barbie dolls?
First of all, Barbie dolls is not just creative. It's a way of imagination. Barbie dolls are showing. Barbie is a career. Like she prides herself on being all of the above. So it enhances the little girl's imagination on, oh, I can be a veterinarian. This is what it'll be like to be a veterinarian. Oh, I can own my own babysitting club. Or
but that's only gender exclusive?
No, but in society.
Like G.I. Joe. Would you let Gabby play with G.I. Joe?
No, I mean, what would G.I. Joe do for her?
Well, maybe she wants to go into the military. I mean,
that's a horrible take, Kevin. That's a horrible take.
I mean,
that was a horrible one, dog.
What we're talking about.
I mean, she could have in that case, she could have had a let's say a military outfit version of a Barbie doll.
They have that.
That's what I'm saying.
Military Ken. Can a boy play with a Ken doll? Why is it gender specific? Because you're gonna interact with women growing up. Boys are gonna interact with women. So why wouldn't you why are you pushing women as something they shouldn't know about or talk about?
So I feel that this is just my opinion, but I feel like there's a stage in and it's not even my opinion, it's scientifically proven. There's a developmental stage for each child. Yeah. And I feel that a child should be able to explore those developmental stages without us pushing gender roles on them. Yeah. I feel that I shouldn't be forced. I should be teaching my son how to be a boy. Yeah, well, and no offense, but in society we have too many men that are not men. Yeah, you have men in society that don't even know how to go change a dang on flat. You have men in society don't know how to even change a light bulb. You sound better
anti-manish right now.
I'm sorry.
Freaking sexism. Sexism.
You have some women who don't even or have a hard time identifying or carrying the role as a mother or as a caregiver or whatever because of the way that society has made it you're wrong for trying to make this a gender role. I think there's nothing wrong with it.
I don't think it's wrong as much as it's just. I mean, I don't have a kid, so I don't have a horse in this race. But I don't think. For me, I wouldn't think now there should be the stigma of these are boys' toys. These are boys' toys, girl toys, because should it matter? They're toys. At the end of the day, they're just toys.
I think that society, especially, I'm sorry, y'all can be mad at me. You can hate me if you want to.
No, never.
A lot of LGBTQ whatever society has made it such a big thing that now everything hones in on, oh, why you're not letting them play with it like this? It doesn't have to be a boy toy. It doesn't have to be a girl toy. Why can't I just raise my child the way I want to? Because
I think that's different.
Because I know plenty of men, strong men, manly men, who never in their life played with a girl toy, but are very caring, very nurturing, very observant, very much in tune with what some would say. Some would say you're being what do they call it? a wussy or whatever.
Okay.
Like
Careful.
I know a lot of men that will cook dinner.
Yeah.
While their wife go to work.
Yeah.
That will like take on that role. So me personally, I feel like by them making it such a big thing, it is more than what it needs to
You're
be.
you're more mad they're pushing it instead of just
I feel
letting
like
it
they
be.
push it to try to make it an issue.
Yeah.
And make you feel like you are doing something wrong. And it's like, no, I'm not. I can have a son that doesn't play with girl toys, but is still loving, caring, and doing all this other stuff too.
So my question.
I got a question for you, Kevin.
The toy don't define
it shouldn't because
your
like
characteristics.
because a lot of times like I never learned to change a tire from playing with a toy. Like
Thank
I learned it by doing it.
Exactly. I feel like if I want to teach my son how to care for a baby,
Yeah.
when we're around a baby, I'll be like, okay, be gentle. You don't pat him on the head like that. You don't do that. Like
You want to go in with a live subject.
What happened if you found out Chris Brown used to play with baby dolls, Barbies, before he started hitting women?
I would love to see what those dolls look like. To be honest.
Man.
I think like I don't think toy. That's why I don't care because I don't think toys are gonna at the end of the day make that much of an impact. Like if I had a daughter that wanted to play with boy toys, and then girls that wanted to play with boy toys, where did I go?
You confused
okay,
yourself.
I'll take it somewhere.
What about dress up?
That's all I'm about to go.
Dress up?
Yeah.
They're kids. Like at the end of the day, they're just kids.
I know someone.
I think kids are more in tune down than when we was kids.
I'm not gonna say no names, but I know someone who kept dressing up like he was a
JD,
girl.
just tell us.
No, I ain't gonna put him out. He kept dressing up like he was a girl. Ended up thinking he was one as he got older.
Well, maybe that's who he was the whole time, and that's a whole different subject. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys really want to talk about.
Yeah.
What's the next subject?
Oh man.
Why do people say that?
What?
That's who they were the whole time.
Because
How do you know who you are at 6 years old? You don't even know what you're having for dinner that day.
This is a freaking perfect segue,
So,
bro.
I mean, how
Holy
would you know that?
crap.
You
Huh?
don't, and you don't. But that's
This is
the
a
thing.
perfect segue.
You want to think that you know what this like the kid is thinking, but you don't.
Holy
at the End of
crap.
the day. You don't know how they're thinking and feeling. You can't tell anybody what their thoughts and feelings are.
No, you can't.
I'm
No.
already key to searching for something.
No,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. This goes in what was part of the topics for today, which was Gabrielle Union versus Boosie.
I don't know any.
okay.
So Gabrielle Union finally clapped back after what Boosie was saying about one of their children. What was it?
I don't know this. I call him Z.
That's that boy.
Yeah, I call him Z because I can't pronounce his name.
I don't.
Okay, so he got two boys, I believe so.
He do.
The youngest one wants to be a girl. So
Is she? Like, is she a girl?
no, she's naturally a boy.
No, yeah, but I'm saying, does she transition?
No,
Okay.
she at the time it was on the fence about it because the media was talking about they were gonna let the boy transition, and then it was like just a big thing about it. But
How old is
Boosie,
she?
I don't,
It's not that old, huh?
huh?
She gotta be like in her teens.
Got to be in the teens now. Started.
Really? How old's Dwayne Wade? He's like 45.
No, he's around the same age as Bron, maybe 38.
Holy crap!
Yeah. So what happened was, Boosie went on this little rant talking about basically, and I'm gonna just paraphrase it. He's basically saying like, don't let that boy cut his wee wee off, his wanker.
Oh,
You let him be a boy and all this. So after all these years, Gabrielle Union finally clapped back about, and you know what I'm saying, whether if I agree with her or agree with their lifestyle, agree with what type of their upbringing or teaching that they're doing for their kids, after a while, you are subject to get clapped back after you kept attacking my child, whether if you don't agree with it or not. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, but this goes with basically what y'all just got through talking about with the transition and coming, like, let's say being born as a boy and then you've been feeling like you're in the wrong body is supposed to be a woman or a young lady or a girl. So that's what made me bring that up, because y'all perfectly segue into one of the hot topics that happened recently.
Well, it's like, okay, so in a child's developmental stages, there's going to be a stage to where it's a stage called exploratory, where they do explore. But it's where that is the stage where you are to really hone in, and you should really be cognitive and be aware of what they're exploring, because besides just being turning out gay or whatever, those are the stages where you, no offense, you may have a future serial killer. Like there, and then there's other stages where kids are subject to wanting an approval. So they will do things because they want the approval of the adult. And what you approve shows the kid what is acceptable or what is right or wrong in that kid's eyes.
Yeah.
So I feel that we sometimes project our own onto our children. And a lot of people feel that because they didn't have that nurturing, loving, accepting parent or whatever of their lifestyle, that they're going to push it on their kids to be love, nurturing, and all this other stuff. And that's not right, because what you're doing is you're projecting at that point. You're projecting onto your child what you wanted your mother and father to do for you. And you can't raise your child based according to how you were raised, because that's where a lot of times we mess up. That's how we create kids that are spoiled, because we overcompensate for them. We create kids that don't know how to navigate society, because we do more for them because we don't want them to lack. It's more than just about who they love in the future. Yeah. It's more than just about what they become in the future. What you do as a parent reflects on your child and reflects your child's future. That's why I feel that parents need to be very cautious of what they say, what they do in front of their children. Like me and Paul, for instance, we're very, very subject to who we allow our children around. Yeah. What we allow them to listen to. Yes, we know some things are out of our control, but we know that we want her to one day be a productive citizen that can form her own opinion, not based off of anyone else's opinion, but of her own knowledge. Yeah. And some people don't think in that mindset. They're just like, oh no, she should be loving. No, because she's going to get out in the world, she's going to be loving, and she's going to end up where?
Dead.
You have people that are naive. You got people that are naive because of the things that their parents lacked. And not saying that it's all our fault, but there are some things that you can't give your child. Yeah. Besides it being focused on who you going to love in the future. How you going to dress in the future. It's more than that.
Yeah.
And I feel
But isn't that a lot of just behavioral things, not sexuality?
Everything that a child grows is doing is behavioral. It's mental. Yeah. It has nothing to do with sexual. It's all mental and it's all behavioral analysis. But we, the adults, make it that way because that's the only thing we worried about. Yeah. Okay. You see what I'm saying? And I feel that that's one of my things about that community. I'm like, you're so focused on the sexuality part of it that you're forgetting the behavioral and the mental part of it. Because what about children that have come out that said, I wish you didn't force it on me. I wish you didn't be like, oh yeah, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
But that's almost with everything though.
But that could be like, that's a situational thing.
Why didn't you tell me that this wasn't that? Why did you make it seem like this was just everything was okay to just be this, to do this and do that? And
because I mean, to them it might be okay. Like if I was a parent and my kid came out to me, you know, I'm happy. Like, I'm happy because they know themselves to that point. Like, I'm not going to fight them on it. Like, I'm not going to shame them for feeling that way. Because at the end of the day, it's their feelings. I can't change it.
Okay. I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Because this is where the double standard will come in. Okay, if your 6-year-old child comes in and says that she wants to be in a loving relationship with the boy, what you gonna tell her?
I'm gonna say you're too young. At 6, but
okay. But if a 6-year-old boy comes in and says that, oh, I want to be a girl, I want to dress like a girl, I want to love boys, what do you tell him?
But that's different. You
How's it
Oh,
because you said this
if take out the dress. If a 6-year-old boy comes, your 6-year-old son comes to you and says, I want to love another boy.
You're too young. I would do it either way.
Okay, so what you're telling him is that you are not at the point to where you know who or you know what you need to love at this point.
Okay, let me get clarification. When you say I want to love this boy,
they want to be in a relationship with the boy. They want to explore that.
There's a difference. If either of them said I like this girl, I like this boy, I would be like, oh, cool. Like I do with my nephews. I do the same thing. I'm like, oh, cool. Like if they like a girl, I'm like, cool. I don't say, oh, you know, I don't push it. Now, if they were like, I want to date somebody, that's different. Like I have this person I want to date. If they say they like boys or girls overall, just in general, I'm not going to say you're too young. I can't tell them, you know. That's where the confusion was.
But that's the same thing. If you want to like someone or you want to love someone, that's the same thing.
Yours was saying specifically, I love this person.
Okay, because in a 6-year-old mind, do they know the difference between liking someone and being in love or having?
I think there's confusion here. I'm sorry. No, go ahead. I think there's just confusion. I think we're both on different.
What I'm saying is, and at the age of 6, a kid doesn't know the difference between liking and loving.
Yes.
So there's no difference in them coming to you if they like the same sex or the opposite sex. Because there's no separation between the two. There's at that point there's no developmental. They don't know how to separate what I like and what I love.
Yeah, I agree. We're on the same page there. I was saying when I said you're too young, I'm talking about them going after a specific person. If they came up to me and said, I love boys, I like girls, or I like girls, I love boys, like.
You're saying that they're too young to go after something.
After a specific person.
But if I like
not a group.
If you like, yeah.
I'm going after it.
Huh?
If I like something, that means I'm going after it.
And if
because that's what I'm in pursuit of.
Yeah. If
because
you
pursue the things you like, right? If your nephews like something on the candy aisle, what they gonna do? They're gonna go to it.
And then they're going to say, can I get this candy? I'm going to say no.
So, therefore, if they like the same sex, they're going to go to that same sex. So,
at that point, that's when it comes into play, where I'm like, no, you're too young at that point. But at the beginning, if you're just like, I think I like girls, I think I like boys, that's different than I like this specific boy, I want to date this boy. And to be honest, I don't have a kid, so I really can't tell you how I would react in this. So this is just hypothetical.
I mean, I'm just well, anybody could chime in.
Well, hold on. No. Y'all good. I just want everybody who's listening and watching to understand that we looking at this as at every angle. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to think that it's just like we're anti this, we don't represent that. It's just the fact that no matter what we believe, what we don't believe, is all about just mutual respect towards each other.
And the sad thing about it, I feel that if I don't like something or I don't believe in it, a lot of times people take away the respect part of it. Like, just respect my opinion, respect my standards, respect my morals, my morals or values.
Yeah.
Because I'm not judging you or taking away yours. I'm like, live your life, do what you do. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. Let's just take it outside of that real quick. Outside of just the sexuality, let's even bring up just religion and even politics and all that. It's just whatever you could agree with or what side you on. Even if I disagree with the side, don't push that on me. If I want to include that as a partake of my life or my lifestyle, let me do it off my own free will.
Facts.
That is true. I mean, that's
Jolly Rancher.
what? That is true because it's I can't stretch. I mean, because I feel that society has a bad problem with just accepting people's own morals and values. Like, even with like what's the Emancipation Photo or whatever.
That was a reach. I saw you going up your sleeve.
So hold on. You talking about the producer that brought the photo to the premiere?
One of our topics. Is that what
So
you guys
like
are talking
you
about?
Yeah,
like
that's the topic.
people get mad. People get mad at someone wanted to bring light or do whatever. And it's like, why? What's wrong with it? What did that do that made your day worse?
So about that particular thing. It was my thing. It was this particular topic, right?
Yeah.
The way I look at it, you could do what you want. Just one of those situations. You've been, and in this particular situation, you been a white dude. You have like a picture of a slave inside your pocket. It's like it's already, and it's like I know what you're trying to do.
Wait, what?
That's what happened. It was one of the producers of Emancipation at the premiere. He brought a photo of a slave with him to the Emancipation movie, and he got backlash off of it. Now I look at it like this.
What? Am I in the minority on this? Do I think this is bad?
Okay,
Should I mean?
No, okay. So I'm not saying that he was right in what he's doing, but what I'm saying is,
I'm sorry.
it did not affect.
there's a time and a place for everything.
It did not affect me. Now the thing about what we should do, let's sit down, have a conversation, and let's educate each other.
Yep.
I'm not gonna beat you up and like tear you down.
No, forget that. No, forget that. No, I'm going against the grain.
So did he?
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
No, forget that. We gonna do like they did Kyrie. You gonna pay a fine to the community, and you gonna sit down with every leader that we possibly have, even the leaders that we don't know we have that are leaders.
How many games is he out?
He's playing.
Okay, so you wanting some like you need to do something that is going to show that you are apologetic versus just saying you sorry.
You talking about in this situation?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if we're talking about this situation, all right, once again, there's a time and a place for everything. You could have brought the photo with you, but not even said nothing.
Did he like?
He wanted a cookout invite kudos right there.
Did he took it out of his pocket and he's like,
He took it out of his pocket and he showed it.
And then that was it.
And
he put it back in his pocket.
He showed it. I think he said the name of the slave that was in the photo.
Peter.
And
his story.
I don't know about the story. I just seen a little small clip of it, and he got backlash. I don't know if he apologized.
Is that
Peter.
bad though?
It's bad. I'm not saying that what he did was okay. It's bad what you did.
Yeah, but was he trying?
Hold on,
to
how's
shed
it bad?
light on it?
Huh?
You said you're not saying what he did was bad, but it was bad.
I'm saying I'm saying what he did was bad. But what I'm saying
What
is
makes you think it bad?
I feel that culturally and like according to like history wise and the suppression of a community, I feel that is disrespectful. So, but I can't just totally cut you out, like just bash you. I see you for what you are, and I just choose. I'm gonna just go the other way. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like some people are going, like, some people like want to throw stones, want to do this and do that, but sometimes you gotta let people just show you who they are, and he showed everybody what it is.
And it was just him.
Yeah.
Oh. If it was like the whole like crew, like each had, would that have been bad? So like, and then that's their stop on the red carpet is like holding up the picture and telling the story.
He was in front of the interviewer and he was like, "Hey."
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, he got interviewed on the red carpet.
And he was just like, "Hey."
Oh yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was like he was like, you know, wasn't participating in the glitz and glamour, and he's like, look, this is what I want to talk about.
He was just like,
and
he was proud that it was an original photograph.
Oh, that's weird. I wouldn't even want like that as like an auction item or like,
he said,
you know.
And I quote, "I have a photo. This is an original photograph from 1863. I wanted a piece of Peter to be here tonight."
A piece of Peter. Hey, yo, come on.
That name.
And that was it?
That was what he told the reporter. Like, he just wanted a piece of that with him.
My thing is too, he just could have left that silent.
He could have.
He didn't need to.
What was the premiere? What was the movie?
Emancipation.
So I think that's one of those ignorance type things, and you was trying to be hip to the game, and it backfired.
Because he didn't have to do that, because the movie is about Peter. He didn't have to do none of that.
Like, I think that was just like that was like, man, you should have had a black person on your PR team.
No, this what he should have done. He should have got the cast together. How y'all feel if I whoop de whoop? And I guarantee they would have said, "Don't do that."
That's what I'm saying. Like, he should have.
Don't do that, because
he should have had a black person or someone of cultural.
Yeah,
intelligence.
We would have shut that down real quick.
Now,
don't do that.
Don't do that. Now I'm about to play devil's advocate.
Oh man.
What happened if they would have said, yeah? What happened if his crew or cast would have said, yeah, he did it? Backlash would have been even worse, because now you jokers, you jokers let this dude do this, so it's gonna it could even be even worse with the backlash.
Come on, bro. You know, you and I know, we know if he would have asked somebody, they would have shut that down quick. The movie's already about Peter.
I can't agree with that, bro. I can't.
Name somebody who would have told him to do it.
Let me say this. What you saying is not wrong, but there's not a lot of us that we can trust with their opinion either.
We got some ignorant people.
That's what I'm saying. Now, granted, I cannot name anybody that will say yes. Far as the people who was in that movie, because I don't know the cast, I don't know the crew, I don't know none of that. But my thing is too, you do have a few of us that be like, hey man, I don't see no problem with her. I know how you feel. Hey, it's okay.
But this is why I say not just us, but I say someone that is of cultural intelligence.
She did say
so. Someone that is aware and empathetic of how things are going to appear to the culture or to that demographic. Like, I feel like a lot of celebrities and a lot of corporations, they miss the mark because they don't have someone on the team that is hip to what the community is about. You get what I'm saying?
I do get what you said, but I'm the be one that always gonna play devil's advocate.
Go ahead, play it.
So it's like one of them things. It don't matter how culturally intelligent you are, or anything like that. There's gonna be one time somebody's gonna slip up and make the wrong call.
But when that does happen, that's where you can go. That's where you can go back and you can have a sincere apology and say, "Listen, I had a team. I reached out to my team. We discussed this as a team, and this is the outcome of what it came out to be." Now we are in a place where we are restructuring, educating ourselves, opening the door to where this will not happen again.
Who's the quarterback for the 49ers that got in trouble for kneeling?
Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick. He pretty much did the same thing.
But
Except
actually,
he asked the military.
he asked the veteran.
Yeah, and it still backfired
But
on him.
hold on.
That's a good
It
example.
backfired because people wasn't aware that he asked the
They're
veteran.
still
But
aware.
hold on.
They
But hold
still
on.
say
Another
it.
thing is, if you are not of
Ooh.
military knowledge,
Mhm.
you wouldn't understand whenever he came out and was like, "Oh, the veteran told me that actually kneeling is a sign of respect."
Yeah.
Then you would never know that.
They don't
And
care.
a lot of the people that I feel like were backlashing him was people that are not of that community,
Of what community?
like military.
I can agree. Yeah. I see.
And
No,
hold on, let
no.
me
Because the
put
reason
it
why.
this way. Let me put it this way: just because you serve 2 years stateside don't mean that you actually know
Keita.
know everything.
Keita.
Hell.
You can't be problematic on your first pod back, dog. She problematic. Yo, where's a PR? Where's a PR at, dog?
Swinging those scissors around too.
Easy, Keita.
I'm just saying.
Last thing you want is a mob outside of people that serve 2 years
Hey,
knocking on your door.
And they play with Barbie
JD,
dolls.
your daddy served.
Yes.
So you be hearing the stories at the VFW or whatever where they be clowning people that only serve 2 or 3 years.
Look.
And they be like, they ain't
Listen,
doing that.
listen.
Or no, what's funny is they be like, where'd you serve? And if you don't got a mission that you served in,
Listen.
you ain't do nothing.
What happens at the VFW
That-
gonna stay there.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
All right. We ain't gonna put that out
All right,
there.
let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm to ask this, and I'm a hairpin jump away from. Okay, let's say this. All right, so society. Let's say I'm gonna say society. Society was so quick to jump down Colin Kaepernick's throat for kneeling, but nobody wants to talk about when these veterans and these active military soldiers put themselves in sexual assaults in the military branches to turn the other cheek.
That's you really gonna just throw that out there and say we just gonna jump to the next
I
subject?
mean, that's all I had to say.
Ain't no jumping to the next subject.
That's all I say.
At this point, you were being a double standard, and
Who?
that's like you gonna say, "Oh, Kaepernick's wrong for kneeling," but
I don't know. I just making sure you didn't say I was being a double
Colonel
standard.
Jim Bob's not wrong for.
Hey,
for
hold
feeling-
on. Why is it Jim Bob?
Okay, I got it. Joe Blow. There.
Why? I mean,
Joe Blow.
now you tagging. Never mind.
Colonel, let me.
Sergeant Blow.
Yeah, Sergeant Blow.
over there
Hey,
is not
yo.
wrong
Yo.
for
This is wild.
for raping and killing the private.
Mm-hmm.
And it happens all the time. Happens all the time.
Like literally, the funny thing is, it's funny that you mentioned that because
How was that funny? That is
No,
absolutely
what?
crazy.
Let it talk. Let it talk.
Let it sit there.
No, let it talk.
me and my brother were having a conversation, and he was saying he would never want his daughter to go into the military because of how hard it is for women in the military, and he would hear stories of women just being assaulted or just like having to suck it up just to maintain their rank or like whatever. And he was like, I would never want my daughter to go through that, especially if she was not of a military background.
Oh my God. So I was about to say something else, but since you brought the assault, I'm going to stay away from that one.
Speak on it.
No, she sealed it with assault.
Oh, man,
She
you
sealed
got
it with
your feet
assault.
out.
What you mean she
sealed it with assault because I didn't want to make it seem like I was insensitive. But when you
No.
outside, okay,
Be
repeat
careful,
yourself
Paul.
again.
Be careful.
Cause let me make sure I articulate my words perfectly.
He would not want his daughter to go into the military
Okay.
because of how hard it is for women in the military, from assault to everything else.
What's everything else? Cause I want to take assault out of this. What's everything else?
Like backlash, like a woman is not meant to be in the military. You're not equipped to work in that industry. You can't handle it. Like all of the typical
Okay.
woman enter into a male dominant
All right, this is my all angles person talking. Okay. Is it harder for them, or are they expected to be an easy way for them because they're women?
No. Sometimes people do make it harder.
I gotta agree.
No. I'm not talking about just for the, just for the general population of women. I'm just asking is like, is it really harder for women, or is it they expect it to be easier for them because they are women?
I mean,
I'm just looking at this all angles. That's all I'm asking.
I did JRTC in
Okay.
college. My JRT instructors, they never painted the picture that this was going to be an easy thing. Okay, my dad is military. My dad, before I even started the JRTC program, my dad was waking me up at the crack of dawn. Hey, get up, let's go. We about to go do some PT. Like, to prepare me, because he was like, this is not going to be no cakewalk. This is not going to be easy. Like, even when my brother went in, he was like, he gave him.
Well, Deion Sanders, ain't nobody had the resources like you.
But even a recruiter will tell you, this is not going to be easy. They don't paint you no flowers and roses. They don't paint you that picture. They going to give you the hardcore facts.
Yeah, because when I was real close to going to the Air Force, I had a recruiter text me 4:00, meet me at the track. Pops was like, "This is what you want to do? Go ahead." So he was preparing me for it. It's not it being easy; it's about them getting you ready.
And even like once you get past the physical aspect of it, it goes into a mental aspect. Like, they just break you down mentally to prepare you for a worst case scenario.
They build you into what they want you to be.
Like my brother said, literally they're going to tear you down to build you back up into the military model.
I get what y'all said.
Oh, we didn't answer the question then.
No, because y'all, I'm talking about how women feel about the military when it comes to a military. Let's say that's been mainly and predominantly men from the get-go.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but what we're saying is they can't look at it as easy because of the way that a recruiter will come in and tell you this is a glimpse of what you're about to experience. So they give you a glimpse of what you are going to be up against. So you don't go into that thinking, oh, this is about to be a cakewalk. I'm like, now, unless you just got that mindset to where you just like, oh, it's easy. This ain't nothing. You don't go into it like that unless you just don't have no fears.
Delusional.
But it's, I see what you, once again.
Wait, hold on. Why I feel like you acting like your daddy right now? No matter what we give you, you not going to like to answer.
I mean, because y'all are talking from personal experiences. Y'all were prepared. What I'm saying is, even to another degree, even if a person is prepared and even if you let them know it's going to be hard, how hard is it going to be?
That's what I'm saying. Unless you just have that mindset and you just you just have that mindset where no matter what somebody tells you, you gonna just be like, okay, you may be blown. Like,
okay, hold on, stop right there. Hold on. The reason why I say is that is because at my job, we do have people or persons that think that certain jobs and certain things are going to be easier because of their gender. That's the reason why I asked that. Okay. Is it really harder, or are they expected to be easier because of their gender?
So in those situations, that's the individual using their gender.
That's why I said outside of assault. Is it really harder, as what people say, or are they expect to use their gender as an easier road?
That's an individual basis, because I'm pretty sure on your job you gonna tell them how hard something is, right?
No. The reason, and I'm gonna say this. Okay. The reason why I'm not gonna tell them how hard it is, because to be honest with you, my job is not hard. I think anybody can do it. That's my personal opinion. I think anybody can do it regardless of gender. But I know person or persons
that thinks because she's a woman that it's not gonna be that hard
because of the gender.
Okay, so is she saying, "Oh, because I'm a girl, y'all gonna take it easy on me," or
either y'all gonna take it easy on me or y'all gonna do my work for me?
Okay, so that's different because in the military, ain't no because you're a woman you can't do it. You ain't doing it.
Sometimes it's harder.
Let me say, hold on, whoa. The reason why I'm gonna still be the devil's advocate because I have heard stories otherwise that people, some soldiers have carried their weight because of their woman counterpart.
So that's where you have individuals that use their gender as a get out of jail free card to get out of stuff. Just like the same thing with probably the people. If there's women on your job that don't want to do stuff or think like, oh, because I'm a woman, it's not gonna be hard. That they don't. And we had a conversation where
our conversation a little bit more toxic, but okay.
It's like you don't want to do this job because you're a female. Like, dude, you don't come out here if you're not gonna do the job. That's the military. But you're gonna have people that are not gonna want to do it. Just like you'll have someone that had a back injury or something, be like, oh, nah, I can't do that because my back. And ain't nothing wrong with their back. Some people just gonna use things as a crutch.
Yeah.
Not to do certain things that they don't want to do.
Like she said before, it's the individual. You can't just put a group of people together and be like, everybody is the same.
Now, I see what you said, but when I first asked the question, she straight up answered as a group that is just harder on a certain gender.
Because
it's hard.
Because here's the thing. Men do it as well.
Man, let me find y'all HR, because y'all really like pandering.
No, we're not pandering.
Pandering.
What I said is, this is a male-dominated industry. Now, there are y'all, everybody in here has a sister or whatever.
I know the word.
I have an alien.
I know the word, you guys. The respect.
The respect?
Like women don't have the respect going into the military. They're not going to get respect.
Okay, so that now I can understand that
and
part.
They're downplayed because they're women. They're not respected as highly because just a biased on like, hey, this is a men's job.
I know a female.
Thank you, Kevin, coming through with the HR.
I told you y'all needed one.
We didn't need one.
Well, y'all was all over the place,
no,
dog.
You was all over the place.
I asked the same question over and over. Y'all really could give me y'all was going off just my dad and my dad did this, my dad did that.
No, what we said was that my dad prepared me. I didn't go to a recruiter. He went to a recruiter and a recruiter texted him and said, hey, here at 4:00. And his dad was like, you want to go in the military, you better, that's what you got to look for. Technically, his dad didn't prepare him. The recruiter was preparing him. His dad was just like, hey, that's part of it.
Pops didn't prepare me because he didn't want me to go into it. He flat out told me he didn't want me to go in the service. Yeah, I'm not even going to lie. Pops said no, straight up. But I went on my own grain. I went off the grid and did my own thing. But we've been working long enough where it ain't just females who think it got it easy. It's males as well. So you can't just
lazy me.
Hold on. Whoa.
You can't just put a group, just say one gender does it and another doesn't.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but in that particular subject, that topic, it was basically about a woman. Now, I'm not neglecting. Hold on. Whoa. I'm not neglecting the fact that men can be scums too in the workplace. I'm not neglecting that. But in this particular conversation, it was questions about a woman.
Well, Kevin came to my rescue when he said there's not a risk.
Speaking of women, let's go ahead and get into this Brittney Griner situation. Would y'all have traded her with the Russian arms dealer?
Let's flip that. Would they have traded a Russian arms dealer for us? Question is no.
Who's us?
If we was over there, us right here in this room.
Normal people?
I don't know.
They wouldn't have did that. Well, he called.
No, I got people that would have went to bat for me.
Yeah, I think
They
somebody
would've
would have
pumped me
helped
up.
me.
Your people would have helped you.
No.
The United States wouldn't have helped you.
No, I wouldn't help her. I'm gonna be honest with you, cause she broke the law. She knew.
I was like, what?
Now, I mean, but yeah, let's. I mean,
And look, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I was over there, guess what she'd be doing? Sleeping or playing basketball.
So did y'all see the picture of the cot
What cot?
that she was sleeping on?
Every action has a reaction. That's what Pops always told
hold
me.
on, bro. First of all, if everybody watched Netflix like they talk about, I'm pretty sure everybody's. I have seen. What was it? The show about the toughest prison.
Yeah, I seen that.
Russia has one of the toughest prisons. So it's like, of course, I haven't seen the conditions, but the way you're talking about it must be bad.
It wasn't bad. Like I thought it was gonna be.
Prisons are normally not places you want to go to, so I would
No,
assume they're
it
all
wasn't
bad.
like glamorous, but it wasn't like the way the media portrayed it. Like, oh, they moved her to another prison. It's the worst prison. I was like, I'm thinking of like,
Could you do it?
Could you do what?
first of all, I'm not about to go to Russia.
I thought you were a bad girl.
No, I may have my bad tendencies, but I'm not stupid. I'm not about to go to Russia and do something illegal.
I meant
know
like,
how
could you be in that
the
prison?
media portrays Russia. Why would I go over there and do like?
No, I was just asking in general. Would you be able to handle the prison she was in?
No, I tell Paul all the time, I'm not handling American prison.
You couldn't?
Like,
I think you
I
could
don't
handle
do
it.
nothing to get.
You
I
could
don't-
run a block.
Yo, you're not about to set her up as a
Why
street
do you want
experience.
us to go to prison just to feel the experience?
I just want
Okay, look.
We don't have
right.
what he have as a privilege card.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
that's
this.
true.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
I'm sorry.
this. Kevin, you go for 10 years.
I couldn't
Go
do
for
it.
10 years.
I couldn't do it.
And we're gonna
I
come
answered
visit
the
you.
question.
So
Huh?
that was a photo of the prison bed.
Ooh, that's uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't like it. I couldn't do it.
I'm gonna tell you what you is off air, dog. I'm gonna tell you what you is off air.
I could not go to prison.
So the way media is this the picture that media portrayed?
I don't know. I haven't seen that picture before,
This came out in the Times.
and I barely can see.
I don't. So me personally, I wouldn't have done it. But if they did, for them to do it, and knowing how the government is, they sneaky. I think it's more to the story.
It is a lot more to the story.
Explain.
The government probably is using that man to
they
get them
flipped
what? Yeah,
You said what if they what?
What if they flipped them and they released them to be an American spy?
Whoa, that'd be so sick. I hope so. That would be cool.
I don't know.
Replaced him?
I
I
don't-
bet you it's a lookalike. It's not even him.
This was look.
This is like Scandal.
We're not doing this.
Are we gonna talk?
what we're
Scandal?
not doing.
We're not talking about scandal.
If you would've-
If you watch Scandal, you would know.
Hold on.
They would do something like that.
13.
Exactly.
Hold on. Let's.
Her dad.
I think that. I don't think it's a flip. I think it's a political stunt, though.
I can't. Can we just hope that it is?
I
want
think
it
it's
to be
more of a
true.
political stunt for
Democratic Party.
the Democratic Party than anything.
I don't think it worked though.
Well,
It ain't because we ain't got back to the voting yet.
Well, no. I mean,
well,
if
Georgia
you
just
hear,
voted,
Yeah.
and that was right when they did the.
I don't.
No.
think that was
I'm
it.
talking about the upcoming presidential election.
Well, if now, granted, if you
It's not a
watch-
political podcast.
If you watch Scandal, then you know that everything they do is for any election. So, therefore, if he did release her, it will be political gain because he can reach out to. She's a part of LGBT,
Mm-hmm.
so you have that vote. Then she's black, so you have that vote.
Basketball.
Then she's a female, you have that vote. And then you're reaching, like you said,
She's a celebrity.
she's a celebrity, so you're reaching other celebrities. That's a 4-for-1.
That's what I'm saying.
How many points is that?
4. He got fouled at the 3-point line, made the 3-point.
Yeah.
3-point, then he went to the free throw line. 4 points.
So
So in his eye, it's
It's
his
a win,
eye,
win, win,
in
win.
Biden's campaign, in Biden's camp, for him, that's going to improve his ratings in those communities.
Talk about. I'm the one that. Why y'all talking to me that I did not think of this?
What you mean?
The way you said it was like the fact that I was disagreeing with what y'all talking about.
You said something the opposite, so we were gonna.
Well,
Who said something the opposite?
You said I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and then you get upset
You
when
been
we go
saying
at
you gonna play the devil's advocate.
I didn't. That was for that particular situation.
Well, be more specific.
Come on, dog. We're not doing it. Y'all can kiss my ass.
It's been this whole time.
This
No.
what you said. You said I will always play the devil's advocate.
Yeah, you're
That's what you said.
And y'all took me verbatim for every topic where I ain't never been devil's advocate on every freaking topic. Y'all can kiss my ass. For real. No.
You just said I
Bro.
will always.
No. We're not. No.
Bro, you just said I will always play the devil's advocate.
Bruh, how in the freak are y'all going to think that I play the devil's advocate on this situation when I basically said what she said, but she did it in more detail?
What
No,
does always
I thought you were just gonna come out with like a different scenario.
facts?
No, I just said it was a political stuff for the Democratic Party.
What does
You listed why it was the fact that it was. What the freak are we doing here?
what does always mean? We going off your vibe.
All
We
right.
going off your vibe.
This is episode 21. Now I want everybody to go back to every one of these episodes and see how many times I played devil's advocate.
You just said it.
How many times did I play devil's advocate?
Don't worry.
No, so
Rest
many
in sleep,
times.
JD. Rest in sleep.
Like so many times.
Rest in sleep.
Exactly.
JD every day.
So you mean to tell me
Who y'all would choose? What would y'all would have done?
I would have tried to
She
do
would
a
have
3
had
for
to
1.
serve her time.
that 9 years would have been felt like 20?
Well,
to
y'all
her?
have got the Marine out. We're not talking about the
No.
Marine. What y'all got? Come on, let's pod. Y'all go get the Marine out.
After doing the research, no.
No, people knew it was a Marine over there. They didn't do their research and was like, why is he out?
First of all, no. The people was like, nah, y'all should have got the Marine. Y'all should have left her over there.
That's what I'm
Got the
saying.
teacher. There's a teacher. There's a female teacher.
There's a
over there.
teacher
What
over
she
there.
do?
No. She's probably.
Because
Coke.
okay, the Marine. What was the Marine in there? He got arrested for what?
He had some sensitive material that he didn't know after going to a friend's wedding in Russia.
No, he was in trouble for larceny as well.
Was it?
I think it. No. I think it was with the Marine Corps
So
because he got discharged for bad behavior.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Well, I thought we were talking about what he got arrested for in Russia.
yeah, that's what I meant. In Russia, what did he get arrested for?
He had some kind of sensitive material.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think of a Russian company or something like
Yeah.
that.
okay, so this individual, the Marine, was arrested in Russia, and he could have been arrested in the U.S. too for the laundering, whatever, right? Because then he escaped the.
No,
like
he
he
just
went
got-
to Russia.
No, he didn't go to Russia
He just got
to
discharged.
escape. No, he didn't.
Okay, so my bad, but you got a bad guy on 2 different lands versus Brittney. She just took it over there, and she shouldn't have been doing that over there.
So basically, you saying you would have.
She has a lesser crime. Like when you look at it judicially and you look at it from that aspect, they're gonna look at who is better for our society. The military dude or Brittney? Who's gonna be more of a productive citizen?
I'm be honest.
Okay.
I'd trade him
Oh
out.
man. Okay. Now.
3 of 'em.
Okay. So now, how is she going to? What's going to make her a productive citizen?
Ooh, she got a lot to live up to now.
No. What's going to make her?
Kinda does.
If anybody can answer this question, question goes for anybody. What will make her a productive citizen now?
In America,
Yeah.
you want the American version? Or
No,
you want
Do
my-
we have to stand with?
How about to say, because America's just going to say, pay your taxes.
No.
pay the
What would make her a
laws.
productive citizen now?
What?
I
Define
think-
your definition of that.
I'm going off what she's saying. If anybody can answer the question, answer it.
I mean, I never.
Then we can
thought
go from
of it.
there.
I never thought of it, but I mean, you could take this experience and you can help educate other people on obey or like being respectful of other countries' laws.
Like a spokesperson.
Pretty much
Yeah.
community service.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, I wonder why she would she go to jail? Well, I
Now,
guess
what happened,
not.
now let's say this: what happens if she don't really get paid for it?
Pay for what?
for her community service
You
about
shouldn't get paid
foreign
for that.
laws.
You should.
No. I'm not talking about in detail community service. It's just basically teaching people about basically foreign laws.
You shouldn't get paid for that. You gotta get out a free jail card.
So y'all
Why you
expect her
need
to be so y'all expecting her to be productive and get paid free for being productive in that particular situation?
Okay. So
Especially when she went over to Russia to make more money because of WNBA was not making a slack full of nothing.
Well, the WNBA ain't got nothing to do with me. But here's the thing: she should want to do that on the house anyway.
me, okay, I can only speak on
Why?
Why what?
See, don't fall for it.
Would
That's
you-
that devil advocate
got it.
again?
I
Okay.
got it.
All right, get him.
So you work at PCA, that's no secret. You get into trouble, they bail you out. And you expect them to still pay you if you doing something in favor of them?
So you think I owe them back?
You don't?
You got me out.
You don't?
You got me out.
Get me out?
Yeah, you got me out.
They got you out, huh?
You got me out.
So you cool
So you
cool with just
saying-
staying over there.
If I had to, I did the time. I mean, if I did the crime.
Willing to do no time
Exactly.
over
But y'all asking me for me. Y'all not asking me for her.
Okay, here's the thing. She was begging to get out. So she need to do that on the fly.
No, she's not going to do that.
We know she's not, but you asked us a question on what
But
she
this-
would do.
Okay, but this is why
No, I asked y'all what would make her productive
I don't
citizen.
know what would make her
that was the
productive
only thing
citizen.
I can think of that would make you productive. It's like teaching people how to avoid that same situation.
Is she getting paid for it?
Why would she?
But that to me, if I got out of, and I can only speak out of my own opinion. If
Okay.
I got out of jail, out of Russian prison, and was sent back to my home country, I would not be worried about no money. I'm just thanking God that I got my freedom back.
And she's with her family.
The
I ain't-
family that she used to abuse allegedly.
I didn't hear nothing about
All
that.
right.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said before that I wouldn't have got her out regardless, because for one, it was a bad deal for one. Now, if you would have got 3 for 1, maybe.
I think that's fair.
Facts.
Maybe.
I think that's fair.
Big maybe.
I mean,
3 for 1. What you mean 3 for 1?
3
Like
prisoners
this-
for
like
that
y'all
one
said, there
arm.
was a teacher over there, the Marine, and Brittney. Like, you could have got 3 of your American citizens out.
because that's a big one to trade.
That is a big one to
I
trade.
mean, it's triple doubles.
Because we don't-
I mean, and especially, like, I wonder what the Marine had that was class. Like, what was the
I
information?
know.
drive?
That's the one I would want to trade
Like,
for.
did he have information that can be beneficial to them, to us as the American people?
Could you imagine?
He-
Like, the government, like,
I
interviewing
believe
her?
so.
Like, tell us your secret. She's like, the bed was uncomfy.
I believe so because at that time they put him they put him under the spy
Yeah.
occupation, should I say.
Yeah. So I'm like, you could have got 3 for 1, 2 for 1.
They could have done a lot with that one
It
arm
was
dealer.
to me, it was just a bad deal.
They could have done a lot.
I feel like you got ripped off.
Which party got ripped off?
American got it ripped off. They thought they went and was getting a steal, and
Interception at the goal line. That's exactly what they got.
So
Why you laughing? Exactly. I'm gonna play the devil advocate always,
hey man.
always.
the
Who?
You
Cause I have to, cause y'all scared to get the stuff off. We
No, I'm not scared. Like, but me personally, like, I can only speak off my own opinion. Like, I would want to do something that would prevent this from happening to somebody else, and I'm not gonna be worried about money because I just got out of jail.
but that okay.
Nothing.
Okay, exclude. Okay, hold on, whoa. Excluding,
couple months.
excluding how you feel. Let's do this. Excluding how you feel. Now, if she thinks like that, that's all kudos. But knowing that she went over there to make more money, and she's going back as probably the breadwinner of her household, she's not thinking about advocating for
going back
huh?
She going back where?
I'm pretty sure they may let her back in the NBA. I mean WNBA.
Oh, like over here in America.
Yeah.
because if she go back to Russia, she a fool.
I mean, I don't think she
a
is.
fool and a half.
So my.
I guess the money's good.
But this is my thing though, and this is what y'all want to understand. I see what y'all saying. It's good to be a free leader, but it's the fact about she went over there for money. Y'all think I'm about to come on back to, even though y'all did me a solid, y'all think I'm about to come back and turn around and educate. Hold on, and educate y'all about foreign laws and obeying foreign laws.
No.
What?
I'm not educating people on foreign laws. There are people in place to educate you on foreign laws. I'm educating you on my mistake.
That's all.
Which is understanding foreign laws.
No, understanding like
Foreign laws. That's a foreign country. They have a law.
Be aware of where you're going. No, okay, foreign laws. I can't go in depth because I don't know all the laws, but I can tell you like.
Well, that's the reason why I say laws, because that's the one that she did not obey, was the freaking marijuana thing.
Okay, but at the same, she was also living over there, right?
Yeah. She was over there.
So she was living over there.
But
so
she went back over there. She was going back over there. Yeah.
You knew that was illegal over there.
Yeah.
Like that was one of them laws you just knew.
But she already told you a story, which was she forgot it was in her luggage.
How you forget? And you've been over there multiple
Hey
times.
man, it happens.
Everybody
Hey, maybe let's say this. Let's say this. Hold on. Let's say this. As her being a WNBA player, they do travel. Maybe she grabbed a long luggage. Maybe she has a set luggage for certain. You know, some people are very organized. They have a certain luggage or a certain thing just for in country. Basically they may have a certain organized ordeal for the way they get things together, as in country as well as out of country.
But okay. But a smart criminal is gonna be aware of what they're doing, right?
Right.
You always watching some gangster show or whatever, and the only time they slip up is when they stop paying attention to what they doing.
And let's say this. Maybe she thought, hey, it wasn't in there. Maybe something happened. Like for example, we see a lot of movies where like a kid or something has easily just knocked over something, and they just fall in something where it don't need to be. They don't really check. They like, I already checked before. Let me go ahead and close it.
That's what I'm saying. Whenever you lose that.
Now, granted, that may not have happened, but I'm just saying, like.
But whenever you let go of that sense of awareness or paranoia, you may say OCD or whatever. You never know what's gonna happen.
She got complacent.
You have to. If you gonna be doing certain things, you need to stay on your P's and Q's.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And she fell off her P's and Q's, and it was in her bag, and she ended up in jail.
I just think it was funny that, y'all thought that just because they got her out, she owed them.
Okay, what is her wife supposed to be doing?
I don't know.
She ain't gonna help her out?
She glad the breadwinner back.
So,
she go back get ready for the season.
What breadwinner? They wasn't making nothing if she was overseas.
But if they say their money, they probably still have some in the bank account.
I guess I don't know.
I mean, how long she was in there?
You know she's gonna make money. Like
She's about to make
She's
money.
about to make bank. She's about to sell books and all
Yeah,
this
she's
stuff.
about to have a
she's
book
fine.
deal.
She can go ahead and I think she owes somebody something for getting her out. Like at the end of the day.
I'm not saying look.
Because if it was any other country, it wouldn't have been a big deal.
I'm not saying
I got arrested in France. I don't know. In France,
They would have
just gonna sit there and be like, we need to trade one of the French men that we have here.
Because they would have said this. Oh, he done his time. You been in an hour. Get out.
Yeah. Well, in France? You think France? I don't know. Yeah.
Because you see, he said yeah at first, and he brought it back.
Okay, Kevin. What you saying? I'm not disagreeing at all.
But you're gonna play devil's advocate?
But it's just a fact. Fuck it. If I have to, I'll do it. Like, God dang. Let's pod.
All right.
Shoot.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is the fact that I hope y'all not expecting her to sit here like, okay, I'm going to return them a favor.
Be honest with you.
I don't expect her to do nothing.
I was just about to say, I don't expect her to do anything, and I really can care less about what she's doing.
I expect her to take advantage of this
Situation. And like Kev says, she about to have some offers on the table, and she better take it.
Money's not going to be an issue anymore.
Not right now.
I mean, if she invests well after, getting the book deals and whatnot, she's fine.
She probably going to get a book deal. She's probably going to get a special on Netflix talking about this.
She's going to get a documentary on Netflix.
Brittney in Russia.
Get a movie on Lifetime.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Lifetime be making them. No.
Oh, man, I would want to be in it.
I know you would. Would you want to be the cameraman?
Or like one of the Russian.
So is there so can anybody be redeemed for their bad deeds?
It depends on what your bad
if they
deed
serve their
was.
time. She's not going back into jail. Like
No. Because let's do this. Let's do this like we do
You gotta
anybody.
put a bad deed in a category.
No.
Because some things you just cannot come back from.
Let me explain. Let's do this like society do anybody else.
Okay.
All right. She has a history of abuse.
I don't know nothing about that. I never heard that before.
Huh?
Convicted?
What kind of
Physical
Physical.
on her wife?
her and her wife?
Yeah.
She is giant.
I mean, it's two women. Would you call that abuse?
Nah, we're not doing this, dog. No, we're not doing this. No, we're not doing this, dog.
I said that. No, I said that to say this. When Solange put her hands on Jay-Z, what did y'all call that? Was that abuse?
Charges.
What?
She knocked him out.
Okay.
I don't remember that conversation.
No, you don't remember when she put her hands on Jay-Z in the elevator? It was on video. Nothing happened. When Ray Rice put his hands on his wife, she ain't pressed charges, but he still got arrested. The state picked it up. Why didn't the state pick that up?
Buddy O'Powell.
No, let's talk about it.
Hold on.
Just because there is a society double standard doesn't make it right or wrong.
It ain't right.
Solange was wrong for putting her hands on Jay-Z.
So why did nothing happen?
Society looks at her as an innocent person because she's a woman. They look at her
Facts.
as the lesser of the dominant.
But abuse is abuse.
Okay, but what I'm saying is two women, that's still domestic violence.
You're right, it is. So why didn't nothing happen after that?
There's a difference in degree.
How?
First of all,
did you see the girl that Ray Rice was dragging unconscious?
I seen that, but abuse is abuse. She
agree.
whooped Jay-Z down, bro.
I know.
Did you see the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but Jay-Z
So-
was still
Hold on. What's considered a whoop?
I mean, Jay-Z was awake.
I don't care. I don't care.
Look at this.
I don't care.
Criminal justice.
I don't care. Yeah, I study criminal justice.
If the girl is unconscious, that goes beyond
Okay.
the
That's
fact.
almost attempted
That's
murder.
where
All right, here's the thing.
The state can pick it up because she was physically unconscious.
The state can also pick up what Solange did. Jay-Z probably said
How can the state pick that up?
it's video evidence. No matter if the man conscious or not, abuse is abuse.
What? Okay.
So abuse ain't abuse? She wasn't
But
fist closed punching that man.
Was there physical evidence besides the video of of him? Because technically, if you remember the video, she hit him, but it was like there was a blocking. There was someone in between the two of them. And
Beyonce was between them. So why she?
The difference between the two videos, there was no one in between him and the girl.
Yeah, I seen that video.
So what I'm saying is there was a different degree of violence between the two.
How? Your hands was put on somebody.
There was a different degree of violence. That's the same as I can have a gun and I can graze you. I'm not going to jail for murder. I'm going to jail for attempted murder.
Yeah, it's attempted.
Exactly.
But
that's a different degree. That's the same thing.
So abuse don't fall under abuse.
In my eyes, abuse is abuse. If you hit somebody, you hit somebody.
Facts. That's
but
what I'm
in
saying.
the eyes of law, no, it's different, and you should know that. You learn that at school. There are different degrees to everything. You're gonna charge you're not gonna if you're not gonna get away with the case, and you are not gonna get a jury to convict someone. They are not going to waste their time and taxpayers' money with taking something to court. Ain't no way you was gonna get a jury to convict Solange for hitting a man.
Why?
Because that wasn't a sequence of abuse.
We don't know that.
There
don't know that.
evidence as a sequence of abuse between Solange and Jay-Z.
How do we know that? Just because it didn't come out don't mean it wasn't.
If Jay-Z did not admit it and say it was a sequence of abuse, there is nothing that the court of law can convict.
All right,
her
I'm gonna
of
say this.
besides that one incident.
So 10 years from now, Jay-Z said, "Hey, she hit me multiple times." Then what?
They're going to have a hard time putting that case because there is no evidence.
Okay. So sometimes a lot of women that come out years later that said, "I've been physically abused," they don't have a lot of evidence, but that man still get arrested. So he don't?
They are going to go try to find a most recent case of the latest victim where they can get sound evidence, and it's in a time frame to where they can then convict him for that one and use the other women as witnesses to show a pattern of his behavior. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, keep talking.
So that's how you're going to convict R. Kelly. That's how he was convicted. They used the most recent victim and used other women to create and show a pattern of misconduct. The other women wasn't able to charge him on everything they went through. They just used the latest case. That's how you work a case.
What's our time?
6:20.
No,
how long we been?
Hour and 50.
Oh, I feel longer than that.
That's how you do it. Point blank simple. So for Brittney Griner to have a history of abuse, there is something showing that this is a pattern of her behavior. There could be multiple police reports.
Was that you studied this, huh? You looked at it?
No, I didn't look at it from inside out. I just said this one particular situation that happened. There was no, I don't know if there was a repeat
So that
of
one
anything.
particular situation was reported.
Yeah.
That's how you get
Because I believe she was arrested after that.
That's how you get them. So now, if she does it again, there's a record of her behavior.
That's how you get a lot of domestic abusers.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
abuse is abuse.
Because at the
in your
beginning,
eye, but in
it
the
could
law,
be,
it's not.
it could be he said, she said. Like if I was a male and I hit a woman, I could say, well, she hit me first, so I hit her. And there's, that's it.
So
but if there's a pattern of it.
So my question is, can anybody be redeemed?
Oh.
In this particular situation, can anybody be redeemed?
That's kind of hard.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Brittney Griner.
Oh,
it
what
takes
do you mean
special
redeemed?
people to be redeemed.
Let's say, for example, she has a book that glorifies her being strong enough to make it out of the horrific conditions of a Russian jail. Can she still be redeemed even after, let's say, her past situation with her beating up her significant other?
If she's willing to accept the redemption.
Yeah.
And work toward the redemption. Because redemption ain't free and it ain't easy.
Yo, that's so good.
It ain't free.
That's so good.
It ain't free. I'm gonna say this. You all right? It ain't free and it ain't easy, but as people, we pick and choose who is redeemed, even if it's the same situation.
We do. We look at certain people as redeemable, and some people it's not. But it's not. It's not.
But is anybody redeemable?
Yeah,
Anybody can be redeemed?
Yeah, if you put in the time and the effort and the work.
Not anybody.
Who?
Like Hitler couldn't be redeemed.
I don't think
He's dead. It's over with.
If he was alive, I don't think. Like Kim Jong Un, you think he could be redeemed?
I don't think he's. But that's why I said
Putin.
redemption has to be something that that individual.
Then we get into religion off basically, and we get into religion versus people's personal feelings.
Wait, how?
The reason why, because
Where'd you get
no, listen, because you really think about it. In let's take it to church real quick. In God's eyes, anybody can be redeemable. But when it comes to us, it's like, let's see. Depends on what crime you committed or what you did.
Okay, so what's the definition of redeemed?
I look at it as like forgiven.
By who? Everybody?
in this
not everybody.
in this particular situation, I'm gonna say people.
I mean,
Us is forgiving other people for their bad
but
deeds.
at that point, it becomes personal preference. There's some people that I hate using them all the time, but Chris Brown, we used them.
That's why.
To some people.
That's why I did this debate you in that conversation.
Some
I
people
thought you
are
was gonna
redeemed.
say him before, but you said
yeah,
Hitler.
Thank you guys.
So redeem actually means compensate for their fault, for the faults or bad aspects of something. So, in order to be redeemed, you have to be willing to compensate. You have to be willing to give up or like submit something in order to be redeemable.
Yeah, like put as much positive energy into something as much negative as you put in.
Yeah, like,
So you break even at least.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
But I'm saying even if somebody put in the work to be redeemed, can they still be redeemable in society's eyes? Because it don't matter what y'all say, even though it's a perfect personal preference. There's enough people that could just basically freaking gatekeep from somebody even moving forward from the redeemable being a redeemed person.
I don't think anybody's redeemable. There's some people. Everybody's just. It's you're never going to be fully redeemable.
No, because there's always gonna be somebody
There's
to
always
break
going to
up
be a hater.
that what you did back then.
Yeah,
It's always
Always.
somebody.
because it comes down to personal preference.
Yeah, it's on the individual.
Yeah, it depends on who you want to redeem.
It's on the individual.
Grandpa glasses. So, anyways,
I about to say, yeah, you were about the wrong thing. Grandpa glasses. Okay.
One
All right.
second.
All right, let's get into it. Okay. I bet everybody at first, what was it? R. Kelly's album came out real quick with a quick release.
Yeah, the album come out.
Yeah. It was accidentally it was dropped, but then they removed it. Spotify removed it from their app and Apple Music. No, I was gonna catch it though. Just to see what he's talking about for content purposes. The name of the album was I Admit It. That's the name of the album.
I wonder what was on that album.
It's supposed to be like I heard it was a few tracks ended up being leaked on YouTube, but at first it was hot on Twitter because it was
Nobody got a snippet of
some people did. Some people did. I went into it. I didn't get much of it because I forgot what I was doing, and I didn't have my full focus on that to hear the lyrics and what he's talking about.
How do you make an album behind bars?
A lot of people do it. You got to get permission from the warden. Boosie did it. 50 did it. A lot of people.
They have to pay the warden to do that.
It depends on the warden
Depends on the warden.
because you only get a certain amount of time to do it.
So like they bring the studio to the prison?
Yeah, they have a little studio set up.
But the crazy thing about it was how
Like I said, you have to have permission from the warden.
Wait, how do you set up a studio in the prison?
You have a room similar like this. There you go.
Let me tell you something.
Was it in Russia?
Money talks.
This dude.
Money talks. And if the right, and I'm gonna just say this because I don't know if he's actually still with a label or not, anything like that. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna just say this for what my opinion is for what I think I know. If I look at it like this, if they know that he's still a gold mine in music, all right, Warden Smith, what can we do to get him some studio time? You get a little something out of this. Hey, you need better facilities in here. You need better this. You need better that. Let's work out something. There's all there. I hate to say this, whether if you choose to do it or not, but there's always a deal on the table.
I mean, that's no doubting. I'm just shocked that you like that you can make a studio in the prison.
Anything's shoot. Yeah, I mean, did you hear? Let's for an example. Did you hear the prison that what was her name? That she used to be on appear on Martha Stewart when she went to jail. They said she had rumor had that she had the most elegant prison cell. All the trinkets and elegance.
I guess. But wouldn't that kind kind of depict on like where you serving your time at too?
It depends. I mean, it can, yeah.
Because I can see some like Rikers Island. I don't think they'll be doing that in Rikers Island.
I mean, I'm not saying that. Thankfully, he's not in New York. They probably would have slaughtered him already.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Well, he got cases in New York anyway that he got to answer for. So.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling when he gonna end up.
Because I do know, like some prisons are better than other prisons.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay. So, all right. DeShaun Watson is back in the lead, everybody. He's back.
What a weird way to announce that.
I mean, I'm going to hit the pod.
Okay.
Let's get it.
I mean, do you just...
This is a lot of stuff we got to catch up on.
How would you come in with that? Like, how would you have come in with that?
Not like he's back in the lead.
I mean, it was quiet.
Wait,
Nobody said that. We were looking at each other.
Who is it?
DeShaun Watson.
Pray for the Browns.
So, yep.
Quarterback.
Yep. Cool.
I don't know who DeShaun Watson is.
The dude that got the civil lawsuit for all the sexual
24 of them.
To be exact, huh?
Yes. Oh, it could be 26.
I thought it was 26.
I don't know.
Because I know 2 of them didn't settle.
the sexual misconduct.
Because I know, and then I don't know how true this is.
Shoot, y'all got worse people than him in the league.
Facts.
So why shouldn't he be able to play?
Why should or shouldn't?
Yeah, why shouldn't he be able to play?
He was suspended for how long?
I think 11 games.
Oh, so he was never kicked out. He was just on suspension.
Yeah.
He was just suspended.
Oh.
At first, it was the entire season. Then they cut it back to 11
They
games.
couldn't take all them L's. They couldn't take that.
They still taking
it. Was a lot of politicians with that.
It was a lot of people getting paid off. Like I said, 2 women didn't settle.
Because at first, he was only going to be suspended for 3 games. Then the judge that represented that case, she was afraid of the backlash. So then that's when they did. At first, it was going to be the full season. Mm-hmm. But then after that, there was really no previous cases to do proper punishment. So they doubled it. I think if not double, but triple the original 3 to I think between 9 and 11. I think it was end up with 11.
Yeah, it was a full 11
So
weeks.
was it like something like, okay, because he got suspended or whatever, the league was going to let him go or something like that?
No, he wasn't never going to get out the lead. He was just going to be suspended for that full season.
Yeah.
But they cut it back to 11 games because like we said, it was 3.
So has he done his 11 game suspension?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back. That's what I said. He's back.
Didn't he play already?
You
Yeah.
it
Back in the league.
Oh, yeah, he's back.
Oh, league.
Like he
You
kinda
said
came back
league.
early.
Oh, I thought you said lead.
Nuh-uh.
No.
That's where I was confused. Okay,
Yeah.
that's different.
Uh,
That's a different announcement.
Yeah, you can tell me and Kevin are the non-sports fans in
Yeah.
the room.
It was very.
Okay, how? Because when all this lawsuit stuff happened, y'all had a lot to say.
I mean, talking about what he did and like him playing sports, that's 2 different things.
Yeah, and I thought you said lead.
league. But yeah.
Like we could talk about right and wrong all day, but what is the big like? Is he like this super like he's like
No,
good?
He's like he can hold his own. He can hold his own with the best of them.
He's on his own.
He was with the Texans, then he got to the Browns. He can hold his own.
So it's a good thing he back there. Good. Good for the team.
I mean, it's a negative. It's a negative and positive because
negative.
Because
the sexual misconduct.
Okay, how many other football players have had sexual misconduct and there was not negative
Should be gone
for that
too.
team?
Big Ben should have been gone.
I was about to say Big Ben.
yeah, it's
Big
a lot
Ben
of people
should've
that
been
should have been gone.
I agree.
But nobody was saying, "Oh, there's a negative on because of what Big Ben did." Nobody was saying that.
Hey, whoa.
Oh,
What I said on the podcast previous times ago. The reason why nobody brought it up again because he won the championship.
But that's what I'm saying. Like So all DeShaun Watson got to do is win a championship, and everything's gonna be swept under the rug.
I think everything's gonna be forgiven.
Okay. Well, DeShaun Watson, you need to get that ring, son. Try next year. Next season. Ain't this season over with?
No.
No.
It's
How many
18 weeks. And it's week 12.
Don't try to count them. I'm trying to do it right now. It's not working. I was trying to see what week would they be on.
I just don't. I'm like, what he did, because yes, what he did was wrong. But there's other people in the league that does that plus worse. It's just that he was caught. And ain't nobody really bashing all these other players. They just, so I'm like, okay, you paid, you compensated for your misdeeds. So
Well, he still got an answer for two, because like I said, 2 women didn't settle.
well, what they asking for?
That's the thing. Nothing came out about what they asking for. It just said they didn't settle for the disclosed
if
amount.
They didn't settle. It's like they don't like the money that he's offering.
Yeah, that like I said, they didn't say
So
how much he
need to
paid.
Come back to the table with a better offer.
I don't like this. I don't like this civil lawsuit stuff.
But me and you had this discussion though.
Now we about to have it openly.
So civil lawsuit, a lawyer's gonna tell you your odds of winning a civil lawsuit versus
a criminal
lawsuit.
Yeah.
And in this case, the odds of women winning a criminal case was slim to none.
You got to win it 90% of the time. You got to have 90% of like just solid evidence.
Yeah.
Where in this you can only have like, what was it, like 49 or 40%.
Yeah. So the chance, that's why I'm pretty sure the lawyer recommended civil, because they wasn't going to reach that 90%. Because I'm like, I hate to say it this way, but the physical evidence, what was the physical evidence besides a he say she say type situation? Like, did anyone get him on camera?
Mm-mm.
Did anyone? Was there like undercover?
I think it seems like more of it was just
the women saying
my experience with him.
yes.
Yeah, I know a couple of them said that he just exposed himself to him.
Yeah, so but that's what I'm saying, like, because of the lack of physical evidence.
But here the thing, they said it was in the locker room, so you figure they have some sort of audio or camera or something. But I'm not sure. They never gonna say everything.
If they didn't have audio, I'd highly doubt they had audio or recording, because that would have been enough to show.
Yeah, like,
especially you had 26 women.
Yeah, they said 26.
That said you did this plus the physical evidence.
Because they
Oh, it was about a little bit worse than that though. What I mean by that is, from what the reports that I read, he got in touch. I don't know if he actually did even more massage therapy things with them, but it was total of 66 he got in touch with.
How many?
66.
See, I didn't
He
know.
got what?
66.
In touch with 66. It was told, including them, it was 66 women that he got in touch with to basically arrange massages.
So that's 40 other women.
So did these other 40 women, did they actually perform the massages, or he just reached out
Now,
to them?
out of the 66, I ain't heard out of the 66 and what the total of 26 y'all just said.
Yeah.
The other 40 has not said anything.
So they probably did.
For what I have seen.
Okay, so they probably just didn't do
some of them, and I know, I think either one or two of the ones that did not come out was saying like he's a stand-up guy. He was professional. You know what I'm saying? So that.
And then also, you also got to think he was just exposing himself. He wasn't actually forcing himself on them.
Yeah, some of them just said he exposed.
Yeah, they said that
So that's almost like,
sexual misconduct.
Yeah, that's just misconduct. That's not like, it's not an actual.
Yeah, they didn't say how many women said he exposed. They just said some women after 26 said he exposed.
Even with with him just exposing himself, he wasn't really gonna get no time. He wasn't gonna get no time like
Yeah, we just gotta see how this gonna play out with the other two women. Because like I said, they didn't settle.
they probably just won't.
And like I said, they probably just gonna prolong it till they get what they want.
But the crazy thing about it, prolonging ain't gonna stop him from playing.
No, it's not. But still, they trying to get as much as possible.
And then if they keep prolonging, they may go broke. Lawyer fees and all that stuff too.
Yeah, them
So they may play the waiting game on them too.
Settlement for the other.
I don't know.
they never came out with a number. They just said he settled.
Yeah, normally they don't when they settle.
They just said he settled. So
I want to say it has to be.
Huh?
Yeah, well, you could just look it up.
I don't know, because then everybody would know what Kobe settled for.
yeah, they never came out.
They
with
never
what,
really said either.
Never came out.
I think those civil case, like Cosby too. Cosby at that's the reason he got out of jail is because of that civil case. So cool.
One more to get into. All right. The Indiana law. They just brought out a new law that lets citizens shoot cops. And in detail is basically a new Indiana state law. Shut your mouth, Kevin.
All right.
Let citizens shoot police officers. This state now this state now allows people to use deadly force to keep public servants from. Oh, no, it's right here. There you go.
Technical problems.
Long story short,
So citizens can make pretty much a citizen arrest on the police that's doing.
Forced to keep public servants from illegally entering their homes or cars.
Oh, well, that's
yeah, you had it
That's
seem
different.
like
like walking around like I don't like what you're doing.
yeah, you had okay. Now that you work,
That's still a big deal, though.
That's still a big deal.
I'm about to say-
It's still kind of dangerous.
They're trying to prevent the oh man, what's her name?
Brittney Taylor,
Yeah, Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor. I said
Yeah,
Brittney Taylor.
Breonna Taylor, where her boyfriend shot back at the cops for trying to illegally bust into with the
No, they was coming for him, though.
Yeah, they was coming for him.
I know, but they did a no-knock warrant, and
But a no-knock
which I
warrant
guess
is
that's
not
legal.
illegal.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not an illegal entrance.
Okay, this right here is a perfect example, if I remember correctly, of what happened in Texas. When the woman opened up that guy's apartment and thought it was hers,
That's right.
and she shot the
there we
dude.
go.
That's different.
So
because-
now you can get your ass busted.
Yeah, that's different. Now, but I mean, it's still kind of dangerous, and it's still like, I hate to picture citizens just like, you about to go to jail. I mean, I'm about to shoot you. I mean, because what if you have a situation where there is a warrant or whatever, but the citizen isn't aware of a no-knock warrant.
Those shouldn't be a thing. That's why.
Is that
Those shouldn't be a thing. That's
there
easy.
but in some situations, you do want a no-knock warrant because a no-knock warrant is if you got someone that has people hostage, you don't want to knock for if they're going to kill their hostages.
Well, that's different.
But that's
a hostage situation.
But that's the point of a no-knock warrant when there's imminent danger for the people in the area.
I thought it was.
I
Because,
think. Hold on. I
so
think.
they don't hide what.
Yeah, I thought no knock warrant was
Exactly.
catch him from slip. I mean, you know what I'm saying, catch him from being able to run away.
You would do that for imminent danger if they slip it. So if you want to catch them in the act, you don't knock.
Yeah.
So if they got a whole bunch of drugs, you're not gonna knock to where they can dispose of the drugs.
because it's people that feel like you that don't want it, and it's people that's like we need this, just like Keita explained.
Yeah, but
And you never really know. You never really know because most of the time, you're like the warrant. You have a little bit of evidence that say, okay, we have a witness that say they're here, but it's not 100% guarantee that all this stuff is there.
so do you think in that situation, who do you think's at fault?
you can't really put anyone at fault. You can't put the police officers at fault because they're only going off of. You can only go off of a witness, you can only go off of a witness until you get actual eyes. Now, I'm pretty sure before they knocked, they had either tried to do surveillance or something to see.
From what I recall, those specific officers did another no-knock warrant on the wrong house, which they weren't after him. They were after her. They were after her.
Who?
Were they after her because
Breonna Taylor?
Because of her connection with that other
No,
dude?
they was after him.
They were after him.
It was
Yes.
strictly him. It was strictly him.
Not her ex-boyfriend, the one that they ended up arresting, because I'm pretty sure they were after her ex-boyfriend, and the reason they went to her address is because it was like they thought he was there. I might be misremembering it, but I'm pretty sure that's how it was. And so, because that dude wasn't a drug dealer. Her boyfriend wasn't a drug dealer. The ex-boyfriend was. And that was the whole controversy.
I know one of her
'Cause there was
boyfriends
two
was a
warrants.
drug dealer.
I think it was about the current boyfriend.
Yeah,
I might be wrong.
Thought it was the current boyfriend because didn't he actually just sue?
He just won $2
Sued.
million.
Yeah. So I thought it was the current boyfriend.
That's
it's just
sick.
The fact that he didn't, he wasn't.
That's sick.
Hands were clean.
That's sick, though.
Because
That's sick.
just for me,
You
'cause
you
I'm just
you gunned down my girl if I only get $2 million. Like, what are we doing?
I mean, but he accepted that.
Now, granted, the taxpayers are paying for this. Let's not come out of the police department
It's
pocket.
not.
Nah, I need to start coming out they pension.
But either way it go, it's like, yo, shame on him for selling $2 million. Maybe
That's what I was about to say. He
maybe it was either you take this or you get nothing.
Or maybe that was the best he could get. Or Kevin's looking it up, but if he was doing stuff illegal, maybe that was like, okay, this is the best you're gonna get because you just had your hands clean at this point.
Right.
Right. I guess we'll have our opinion after he looked this up.
Yeah.
But either way it go, I think this, to a certain degree, this is a huge win for the state of Indiana because there's a lot of course, there are probably some no knocks, but really nobody's really worried about or anybody cares about no knocks. It's more of the people who's get their house busted into, and it's like, do you have a warrant? And it end up being the wrong house
Yeah, that's just
or
like,
no warrant.
Y'all seen what his police kicked in his elderly woman's house because of an air tag saying, y'all ain't see that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, man, it was big. This elderly woman, I forget how old she was. The police went to her house because of an Apple air tag saying that she had some stolen goods, and they raided her house and she didn't have nothing. And she's suing them.
Them Apple air tags don't get people in trouble.
But the crazy thing about it is,
I'm sorry.
what?
It was for none of them. It was for none of them. Apparently, they thought they were after two men. The police had been investigating two men who were believed to be selling drugs out of a house that was far from her home. But a judge also signed a warrant for her house because the police said they believed that one of the men had used her apartment to receive packages. So it's for none of them. So, and that's why.
Okay.
So that's what I was trying to remember. So the same police officers did
So
the
we
same
both was
thing.
wrong.
It was the wrong.
Yeah.
It was the wrong apartment.
So now let's go back to this. There was no warrant for us. This wasn't even for us. You shot my old lady and you only give me $2 million?
Yeah, he wrong for taking that $2 million. I would have got more.
Oh, I would have drained him dry. Yeah, that $2 million. Because
I would have asked for so much that it was going to have to come out the police fund type of way.
Here's the thing. He's not going to get all that $2 million because he got to pay his lawyers.
He got to pay his lawyers and
Court fees.
Well, they may pay that separate out of that $2 million. I feel like that $2 million's, for him. The lawyers, yeah, but the court fees, I think, is like the other party is held responsible for that.
Who knows? We don't know.
Okay, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You gonna give me what I want and then you gonna pay the court fee.
Yeah, you can get your lawyer.
I want you to pay the court
And
fee
I may
and
make you pay my lawyer fee.
You gonna pay my lawyer fees.
You can always say, because I watched the video when I was in school, and this dude said, always ask for more because sometimes they not gonna agree to pay your court fees or your lawyer. So ask for more, so you can receive what you really want.
Yeah.
After you pay your lawyer court fees, and sometimes you gotta pay taxes on that.
And this may be a situation where the lawyer was like, "Hey, this is high profile. I'll do it for free."
Right. You
It's
got
not-
some that
yeah,
would do it
and
for the exposure.
Yeah, and then like further down the line, like, "Hey, I represented Breonna
I thought when they
Taylor's
do
boy-"
pro bonos, like they end up getting something in the end. Like you don't get it at the front end, you get it at the back end.
Maybe.
What the heck wrong with you, man?
It's because she said Breonna.
He started laughing before that, though.
Yo,
He started laughing before that. What's wrong with
I
you?
love y'all, man. It's just the fact that I don't know.
Law and Order, like,
Bro, what you on?
The
What was in that
fact,
Jolly Rancher?
dude, the fact that would y'all have done that for free?
What?
What y'all talking about? The lawyer was like,
Oh,
yeah,
man, you know how much exposure that person
that's
got?
a lot of exposure.
Now, if it was a dunk guaranteed,
It's
oh
guaranteed,
yeah.
Man, you know how much exposure?
I'm getting my money.
That's
Yo.
like
That's because you the Grinch and you just be wanting your money.
Hey, people
Bro.
gotta get fed.
No, bro, you know how much exposure that law firm has gotten
Yeah,
because of this?
I'm gonna still get my money though.
Dude, they getting way more than $2 million. Or however percentage, whether it's 10,
they invested in that case.
I'm a-
whether it's 10% or 15%, they getting way more than that.
I gotta see how his heart is before I put him to it. How about
Could you
that?
be a lawyer?
Who?
You
Would you be a defensive attorney?
look out for the.
I'm getting to the
criminals?
money.
Would you be a
But he
defensive?
ain't gonna be no defensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like a
Get
divorce
to, I'm
lawyer.
gonna prosecute the hell out of you. What you mean?
You ain't gonna be no defensive
No,
attorney.
no.
Russia?
Won't
Why?
be no defense attorney.
Defense attorneys don't get paid.
Yeah, they don't get paid.
No, it ain't that. To me, is the fact that who you gonna have to defend.
Wait, defense attorneys don't get paid?
So
Not public servants. We're not talking about them. We're talking about like actual like defense lawyers. Oh yeah, if you
I
have,
think the
like,
money's
a
in the
mob boss or
prosecution.
something, and you're defending.
I think the money's in the.
Dang.
But you're talking with people that got almost unlimited resources and money though.
Yeah, like R. Kelly
Let's ta-
probably like paid a ton
Okay, but
to lose.
Kelly hired a law firm. He didn't just hire a lawyer. He hired.
Wait,
a
did you
law
watch How to Get
firm.
Away with Murder?
what are we
yeah,
doing
so
here?
we could
What
talk
are we
lawyers.
doing here?
No, I'm just saying, like, they're like, okay, so a defense attorney is someone that's just good at defending people.
Yeah.
But they are a part of a team to where
Yeah, like
They got a
in
law
that-
firm.
firm
They got a law
that-
firm.
So the law firm is gonna have defense attorneys and prosecutors to where they can do both. Now that aspect, oh yeah, you gonna make money,
Yeah,
but as far as like
an
a
individual.
public defender,
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we
public
know it.
defender's
We
not
know a
making
public
nothing.
defender ain't getting
That's
no
what I
money.
meant, public
We
defender.
know that.
Yeah, make money.
That's why they always say if you can't afford someone, we would give you one because they cheap.
Yeah, and dumb.
and then I don't know, I
Lawyers.
would, I have a hard time being a defense attorney.
I wouldn't.
I would
wouldn't.
because
I don't know. You
If
you
you do-
defended some stuff today,
if you do some stuff,
What did she defend?
huh?
What did she defend?
Bro, she been holding scissors for the longest,
She's been-
and I'm sitting over here by you.
Are
Let
you
me get up.
jealous?
Let me get up and
I just
leave
want
if
to know
you
what she
don't.
defended.
I mean, pretty much every topic she's
Kev,
talking
I
about,
would-
she's like
Kev.
goalie worthy. World
What did she defend?
Kev, I'll stop talking.
Okay, I'll stop talking.
Just stop
All
talking.
right.
I
just want.
I mean, if y'all know, tell me. I just want to know what she defended.
why you pushing me down, baby?
I ain't pushing you down. I just want to know what you defended.
I guess we gotta be quiet.
That's it.
My opinion.
Huh?
I defended my opinion.
He talking about like you just was like you beat every criminal charge that was just displayed before you. I want to know.
I did lay a good case though.
Oh, good case on what?
A lot of these topics.
Oh, good case on what?
I laid a good case on the toys. I laid a good case on.
I mean, well, JD, I'm sorry, I was supposed to be quiet. JD,
What else we talked about? We just talked about a lot. I
we
didn't go
have.
back.
It's been a journey.
We hit a lot of different topics.
I was hitting a lot of good points. How about that?
Well, you had some good
Okay,
points.
let me say this. You scored the 81 points. Matter of fact, I'm going to
You know what? I'm just not gonna come back for another couple months.
Oh
Look.
no! Don't do that, Paul. Apologize.
look. I'm going to do one better. You did the win.
Jaden Boone is trying to walk on
Apologize.
time and shake that tree.
What?
Huh?
Why are you doing me like?
I ain't do you like nothing. He
You
said
know what?
You gotta be
This is the
careful. She
problem.
got scissors.
You just don't want to give people their props.
it ain't that. It's just the fact that it's just
Say, babe, you did good. You
no. Because I'm not about to be relationship biased because like we're together.
You know what?
But hold on. No. Because now you make it seem like I attacked you. He said what he said. I was just like, how? It wasn't nothing negative about it. I just said how.
Just gotta be devil's advocate.
I mean, if he did it with everybody else, if I have to be, goddamn it, I will be.
He's a Charlemagne. He's a
I
Charlemagne
mean,
right now.
shit, we gotta get ratings up.
Oh, so you gotta go against the grain to get
Somebody
ratings.
got to, goddamn it. What
Don't go against the grain. Go against
I
us.
am the grain. You the fuck?
Oh no,
That's what we talking about. Y'all
This is Call Me King podcast.
that's not interstate swinging of you.
No, say it like you said it
All right,
before.
interstate swinging.
Okay, we established that.
Dude,
You
that sound like
say
some
that.
Mob Lynch type stuff. Interstate swinging.
Swinging. I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
That's why I said like swinging.
Don't let him manipulate
I
you.
know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, JD.
Now you made it seem like I attacked you and all that. That's wild. Why you do that?
I did not make it seem like
You did. Cause look at your demeanor.
I asked a simple question,
Yeah.
and I said, "Why you just can't give people their props?"
It wasn't like you made it seem like I was being negative. He said that you like basically you hit a home run in this. I just said how. I just said how. And I was wanting him to explain.
I was like, I defended myself on a lot of the topics.
I wanted him
and
to
I held
explain,
my own
but
opinion.
you're forgetting that you're not understanding. He said basically, I'm gonna use my terms. You hit it out of the park. You hit a home run. But I said how? Give me details. He couldn't give me details.
And I came with my own.
So
I
now,
don't need
and so
nobody
now,
to
so
say
now,
me.
so now, my thing is he standing up for you because that's your best friend, or he really wasn't paying attention to what you were saying?
I don't need nobody to stand up for me.
You attacked me because he wanted to give you your props. You made it seem like I was giving you a negative energy.
I gave my own. And what you said.
What I say? Tell me what I say.
But how did you
I just asked how.
I gave you my how.
I'm gonna act like I ask anybody. How? When? Where? What happened? Who? Do you?
Gotta be difficult.
Cause we together don't mean you're gonna get like.
You're not getting the respect.
You're the starter. You're the starter. You're the starter. But you're making it seem like I got you coming off the bench, bro. Don't do that.
No, I chose.
Crazy thing about it,
I'm such a good starter.
you've been averaging a double, but now you make it seem like
I'm such a good starter. I choose when I come to grace y'all with my presence.
that was a good comeback. But you forgot I'm the GM though.
Oh man, he's the Deion Sanders.
So what's
I'm the owner. I'm the GM.
He's gonna take his talents elsewhere.
so wait? That's like so. What is the GM to LeBron?
Was the GM to LeBron?
Who tops who?
And what?
LeBron or the GM?
Right now we don't know. Right now,
Oh, come on, bro. We know the answer to that.
who is
We
it?
know LeBron.
I mean-
LeBron is besides the owner. LeBron is right there with the owner.
I mean, but the crazy thing about it, you're talking about like probably 1% of the league right there.
Curry's up there too.
What
Kevin
was
Durant?
What was Michael to his G? Oh,
No, Michael let his GM. Don't do that. Michael let his GM.
That's fair. That's fair. I agree.
Michael let him G.
Beyonce to her GM.
Does she even have a GM?
She's her own.
I was about to
You
say.
might be the Beyonce.
I was about to
Keita?
say. I don't think she has a GM.
I mean, you can be. Don't do that. Don't claim Beyonce. Please
That's
don't.
why I shouldn't.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm
Cause
sorry,
bro, now I'm gonna do this. Now I'm gonna do this as your husband. Now he gonna make me clown you.
No.
He gonna make me clown you because no, he gave her to Beyonce.
Well, I just said she
He
might
gave
be.
her to
I said
Beyonce. She
might
didn't
be.
take it.
Yeah,
He
she didn't
gave
take
it to
I
her.
said
She took it.
How?
I gave
Her demeanor. You didn't see her body language.
That's how
Hey.
me and Kevin play with each other.
But he
Don't-
set you. But he
don't-
set you
don't-
up.
don't-
He set you up
don't-
because in
don't-
no, listen. He set you up because if we can talk about this in hindsight, not Michelle. Kelly was the best Destiny Child out of all of them. Kelly was the best.
I mean, everybody know Kelly was the best, but Kelly didn't have the resources Beyonce did. So at the end of the day, Beyonce rose to the top, and Kelly.
Of what?
What you mean?
Of what? Of her resources or just pure talent?
I mean,
She's not talented?
I always say,
Huh?
She's not.
I'm not
talented?
saying she's not, but Kelly's more talented than Beyonce. I think.
Kelly can sing better than Beyonce.
I give
but
you that.
Beyonce has the entertainer aspect.
That
she
I
has
will
that
gi-
it factor, and that the that industry. You know how they always say she has the it factor?
Yeah.
Beyonce has the it factor.
We all knew Kelly could sing better than Beyonce, but it was
Beyonce
Give me-
puts on a show. She puts on an experience for the audience.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, that's
Can I ask you a question? All right. Besides the singing alone, what is Kelly gonna do to entertain you?
This is my thing though. I don't think we will know because she don't have. I would have this conversation with you if she had a level playing field of resources as Beyonce did.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Her dad started that group.
Who daddy?
Beyonce's father started that group. If you get a group with Gabby, are you gonna treat them all the same, or are you gonna try to elevate Gabby where she can do her own thing?
You gotta, that's a bad question, bro.
How?
Because
that's exactly what he does.
But I'm different because if we're having a group, even though I made this group, everybody's gonna get treated as the same. That's just me. Am I right, sweetheart?
Yeah, but
I'm not biased.
no, the thing about it is, so this is the thing. So the entertainment industry, let's just be real. The entertainment industry, there are some people that are, we said this the other day. It's not about how good you are, it's about how popular you are.
She was popular.
That was about the frenzy that I caused on Facebook over the NBA YoungBoy gonna be a bigger artist than Drake.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not about. Sometimes it goes beyond just the talent that you have. It's also how popular you are. And I don't hate to admit it, but it is what it is. Beyonce, even when she was in Destiny's Child, her dad made her the popular artist.
Oh, hold on. I don't know if that was really a good take.
He did.
No, I'm talking about compared to what I said. What I said to now.
The entertainment industry, it's about who's the most popular. Who is going to attract the most people? Is Kelly going to attract the most people by just singing, or is Beyonce going to attract the most people with the dancing, the singing, and everything else?
Yeah, so what I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
It's like the Kardashians.
Oh Lord.
No, hold on. Do you think they're talented?
Heck no.
But they're popular.
Yes, they are.
So, but then there's talented people like
What made them popular, Kevin?
Their dad made them popular.
I know.
RJ made them popular.
Yeah, RJ made Ray J. Sorry.
Ray J.
No,
Ray J made her popular.
Yeah, her. But
Her parents were in the
monetized off that popularity, started the show.
All I was gonna say was they're not talented.
Before the show,
No,
she
they-
was just an assistant.
No. Hold on, whoa. No. You made it seem like RJ did it by the sex tape.
yeah, I was like,
It's
I'm
Ray
confused.
J.
I was like, who is RJ? Ray J. I got confused.
Hey.
That's cool.
He said
It's still initials R to J, so I ain't tripping.
I said who?
But I'm saying that was no one really knew who she was.
As her own individual
As her
person.
own
Yeah, okay,
individual
now we can agree to that.
So
Yeah, fact.
Once the tape came out, that's what everybody was talking about. Everybody's looking into her, and then you have the show.
Everybody was looking to how horrible the tape was.
Yeah. So, but it was a topic of conversation.
Wait a minute,
Yeah.
you watched the tape?
I mean, dog, I was young. Of course I did.
I ain't watched the tape.
So
Heard
then
about it.
you can't watch now. Kanye got everything.
What?
So
No, it's not.
How did
No.
Kanye get that tape?
I'm kidding.
it was on. It was supposed to be. He paid and he got the modem and all the stuff with all of it on there, and that was a big gift to her because he got to where it wouldn't keep circulating.
Sweetheart, I'm a firm believer. If anybody type it in on their engine right now,
No matter of fact, and then it was an episode on Love and Hip Hop with Ray J, and Ray J said how him and Kanye met up at the airport, and him and Kanye had a heart to heart, and he was like, man, because that's when Kanye was like, it was Kris Jenner that was behind all this, because Ray J, he let everything out. He was like, man, I ain't trying to do this. I ain't trying to be caught up in this mess. Like, here, you can have it. And he gave Kanye like the supposedly second version of it or whatever.
There's multiple. All right.
It was on the episode.
I'm in private mode.
What are you typing?
Me, I'm just.
just look it up and see if you can find it.
Okay, all right.
Just look it up and see if you can find it.
Cool with it. I'll be over here.
It's in the entertainment industry. It's about who's popular, and unfortunately, Beyonce was made to be the popular artist because look at it. In all of the four, when they had the group of four, what was Beyonce in the standing in the pictures?
No.
She was always pushed to the front or in the middle.
I'm not saying you're wrong. It's just the fact that I feel like if she would have had the necessary the resources that she got, I think it'll be different because I think she's a pretty good performer.
I mean, she probably would have. But another thing that you gotta give to Beyonce, even after she left her dad, Beyonce kind of cultivated her image to become what she is today, and that to me does take a particular talent to be able to.
Never mind. Cause I got something to say. I just don't want to make it seem like I'm discrediting her. But it's like, yeah, because I'm not trying to in this right now. I'm not trying to.
What is it?
But it's like, all right, is that really true, or did what Jay-Z know help out that situation as well?
She was already.
They was
before Jay-Z.
That's what I was saying.
Before they got married or before they started dealing with each other?
They started dealing with each other.
They was
Beyonce.
dealing with each other.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, I know.
They were dealing with each other for a long time.
We just didn't know about it.
Yeah.
But still, she was still a big thing.
Now I would have that takes more research to see like was Jay-Z producing some of her stuff or like stuff like that. But no, because what was the album before Jay-Z? Crazy in Love. Was Jay-Z on that one?
Yeah. He was
on that one
her
song.
very first single. He was on there.
Bonnie and Clyde.
What was
the first song that they were together.
What was the album before Crazy in Love?
I don't think she had one before that. I think she was still with the group.
Yeah, it was because Crazy in Love was like her first single.
Crazy in Love was her breakout.
Yeah. She was still with the group.
And he was on that one song.
He was
Bonnie
on
and Clyde.
Yeah,
was the first one.
She blew up the car.
Yeah. Me.
So that's
But
my question.
What?
Well, I just said, was it really her or was it really Jay-Z?
No, it was her because he was only on one song.
That don't mean nothing. Just because he was only on one song don't mean he didn't help articulate her for her to freaking skyrocket out of the atmosphere. Let's not do that.
That's why I said it would take more research to see how involved he was.
Okay, now I can settle with that answer. But just saying one song doesn't mean nothing.
From what we understand, he wasn't involved like that.
That's all we saying.
What you mean he wasn't involved like that?
He wasn't like involved in the total project.
Far as on the like featured on the song?
No,
the total like
her album.
The album itself was like she had more than just Crazy in Love that was a good hit on that.
I'm not saying she didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, I would need to know like was Jay-Z involved in every
in the producing and all that
yes.
stuff. Okay, well, yeah, I see what you're saying now.
So I wouldn't know because I don't know how involved he was.
Okay, so that's question is for next time.
But was he involved in Lemonade?
No, because she was pissed off about the cheating allegations in Lemonade.
So
that
how would you? That to me personally, I think Lemonade was better than any project she ever had.
Any woman can make a good toxic album after their husband and cheated on them and stuff.
No, not just.
Let's not do this. When you let's say hold on. Let me say this. Let me just say this just for jokes though. When you have, let's say, if you have a songwriter or artist that's a female and her husband or her man put her do some dirt, she's about to make a Grammy award winning freaking if not a single, an album.
I'm not. Well, I listened to one song on the album, but there was other songs. I think it was a song because it was a song about
Becky with the good hair.
No, it was a song about a dad, like a song to her dad or something like that. I love that. I like that better than the other one.
I think Lemonade was supposed to be like her toxic album.
But I'm saying the creativity and that aspect aspect of the album that like really pulled people in.
Yeah.
Like being a video album and like how she took it on tour and like really like she made money off that.
If you really listen to Lemonade, it's different than all her previous albums she's done before that. If you really listen to Beyonce, like talking about,
I would even say her single was better than Lemonade. Like she almost sound like a singer. That was bad to say?
No, it wasn't bad to say.
Oh.
It's just the fact that Lemonade was like when she was really kind of going through it with Jay-Z. I'm not saying he made that album. I'm just saying
that's why I was asking you because you were saying like, was it Jay-Z that had an influence?
Yeah. It could have been a multiple things, but I mean, a lot of people
me personally, I just think she to a certain degree she does remind me of Michael Jackson entertaining aspect. Mm-hmm. And I said entertaining. I ain't say.
No, listen, I'm just giving you a hard time. You're right. I just want to give you a hard time.
Yeah, she almost reminds me of Michael Jackson entertainment aspect.
Yeah, because if I want to be entertained and I'm able to see her, I'm going to see her because she's going to entertain you.
I mean, I'm not saying that she's not. I'm just saying that me personally, I just think that Kelly was better than her.
You're not the only person. Everybody says that. Yeah. Everybody knows that.
I just wish she had the resources that Beyonce did.
And everybody says that too.
So,
but I don't know. I feel like Kelly, like she like accepted it, and she was like, "Okay, I'm paying my own way," because she does a lot of acting now.
She does. I mean, sometimes people are comfortable with the position they're in because they know they can capitalize on it on their own. Yeah, and that's what she's done.
Yeah.
Even her singles does good when she decides to do music.
I mean, I get that because if she even try to go back into music for Flown, they're going to be like, well, what's she trying to prove? They're going to try to pin her against Beyonce. I already get that. I get that whole narrative. I get that.
Like,
it was when she did her stuff, it was like she had to compete against the Beyonce. And just from...
hey, that motivation song was a dog, though.
Yeah. A particular interview I saw her do when they brought up the Beyonce aspect, she shut it down. So she wasn't even willing to go into that.
Like she shut down the booing for Chris Brown.
Yeah, she wasn't even willing to go into that aspect of. Just had to get Kevin.
I knew it.
He trying to reel you in, man.
Yeah, she wasn't willing to go down that lane of okay, I'm about to go against or fight or try to make this out to be a Kelly versus Beyonce thing.
Because it's not that. That's what the media wants. That's what the media wants.
I was just laughing because me and Kevin had a whole friendly argument about that whole Kelly Rowland confronting everybody for booing Chris Brown. We had a whole argument about that, and it was hilarious.
It was a lot of people that defended him after the fact.
I wanted to see the Michael Jackson performance.
Oh, this is it?
I have some news for you.
Let's not get on that.
He might be dead. Wait, was it a hologram?
It was a tribute.
The
Chris Brown.
Oh, tribute. Oh, I've slept since. I'm sorry.
So
I know.
What? Chris Brown dead?
So he's so anti-Chris Brown. Tell you though, it's crazy.
I thought you were talking about Michael Jackson.
No, see that was the crazy thing behind it because it was the fact that allegedly he was like they didn't want an alleged abuser and alleged child molester to be basically.
What a great the
That's what the report said.
That's what the report said.
Because Disney owns ABC. And they said
I know Disney line.
Disney owns ABC.
I know Disney line.
And they said
Disney, you need to stop being a double standard, bro.
They said the president.
Oh,
you know
no.
What?
Well, anyways.
You know what? Disney, y'all know y'all wrong.
So I really did because when I seen like the little snippet of the tribute at his rehearsal, I'm like, oh my God.
It was gonna
he uploaded the 9-minute video on his YouTube.
Because apparently, even after that, apparently they was gonna still have him do it, but they was like, "Hey, no, we're gonna cut the Michael Jackson act tribute. Just see if you could do something else." And he's like, "No, I spent all these months preparing for this. You can't just cancel it and expect me to scratch everything out and start over within this little time notice."
And not only that, Sierra was gonna do a part with him as well.
She was like, she was like, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, she is supposed to be doing it with him as well.
She didn't want that backlash.
She came to his
Yeah.
Who, Sierra?
Yeah.
Man, she would have got. Let me tell you something.
Let me guess. She would have got canceled.
No, it would have got canceled. She would have got backlash for defending the abuser. Then they would have been like, man, hey, shut up, go worry about your losing husband right now.
What is the big?
What?
So did he like this is Rihanna abuse or this is something else?
Right now, of course, he had previous abuse history, but everybody's just more stuck on
Like
the Rihanna and
like they was
majority of everybody is stuck on it of
he
the
was
Rihanna.
reported?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's evidence.
There was about like 14 other times.
14,
Yo,
Other incidents.
was it really 14, Kevin?
I don't know.
I hate when Kevin do this, dog.
It was more than 5. It was more than 5. It might have been more than 10
of domestic violent charges
against women.
He had it broke down. We talked about it.
Yeah.
So he assaulted all these women.
Assaulted.
Some of it was bull crap.
So some of them were
Listed, Kevin. Put it out listed.
Bullcrap.
Listed.
Huh? There was one where he threw a woman off a bus. There was something with that.
Okay, hold on. One at a time.
So
What is the definition of throwing somebody off the bus?
I'm thinking like you physically picked up or you threw her off the bus.
That's my definition.
That's what it said in the thing. I don't remember. They didn't go in
What
full
actually
detail.
happened, Paul? Mr. Research.
It ain't that. It's just the fact that people can articulate words in certain ways to get you in more trouble.
That is true.
So it's like, did you really forcibly push her off the bus?
Or
Did you Fresh Prince of Bel-Air throw her off the bus or what?
Have your guard. Hey,
He had,
get off the bus.
I know he had allegedly raped a woman with 2 other guys.
Was that the one in France?
France.
Yeah.
That was the one that was not false. That was the one that was false.
That was false. That came out. That wasn't true.
There was an assistant, I think he smacked around, who was a woman. He smashed a woman's phone.
So smashing a phone is considered
Assault?
So
Yeah.
Legally, if I smash your phone,
it's considered assault.
So if I go to the paparazzi that is taking my picture and smash their phone, that's assault.
They can charge you.
And it's true because if I remember correctly,
Kanye.
and I could be wrong, it was a situation with the baby. They put a camera in front of his face, and he went haywire.
Oh, that's a bogus one. I'm chunking that one.
But hold on. Let's go ahead and get it off. I'm gonna advocate this one. Go ahead and get it off. When you reach that status, it comes with it.
I get that, but at the same time, there is still there. I can be a celebrity and still want to have.
I think Jay-Z broke somebody's phone.
My private.
And they didn't do nothing.
I don't care about you taking my picture. It's just whenever y'all are in my face. At that point, you assaulted me because you are in my personal space.
But they don't consider space. It's the whole I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
I need to know this paparazzi law that allows them to do this
because that's just like the paparazzi showing up at Kanye house at 3, 4 in the morning.
Bro, I feel because if a regular person that don't have a camera comes into my personal space and takes pictures or video, I can file charges against them.
Wait, taking a picture of you?
If they're in my person, if they're violating my space, I can say that they're assaulting me.
But they won't charge you for assault. It's the whole "I'm not touching you" thing. At the moment you touch that person or their property, it becomes assault.
You looking it up?
Yeah. I want.
You think space?
No. I could have sworn that there was I think it was. I don't know what state it was, but they was possibly discussing the law about invading space for us.
I want to say that's what
photos and videos and all that
come into play. Where the Karens were all in the people personal space, violating them and stuff like that. And
I think it should be. I think it should be, but
I mean,
because at the end of the day, if you it's
I consider the smashing of a phone that's a destruction of personal
property damage.
Yeah.
not no assault on the person.
Well, but you have to
Well, and
rip
then-
it away
okay,
from
hold
that
on,
person. You have to rip it away from that person to get.
Backtrack. What was this woman doing with the phone?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
See, that's why I don't
You're
like
also
some of this
like,
stuff.
I
I don't like
didn't-
some of this stuff because they only telling one side of the story.
Well, I didn't like read it and study it, and I'm really bad at taking tests.
You just saw Chris Brown was bad guy.
No. We looked it up when we were talking about it last time. We had the list. I just don't remember the
Because
list.
even a woman being thrown off the bus, I'm like, what did she do?
Yeah. I don't know.
Hold on. No. What was that? Was that phone situation? Was that when she went to a party and they told her to put the phone up or something like that?
I don't remember.
I must be talking about
I do
another
know
rapper.
Celebrities do have parties where they require you
to put your phone
leave
up.
Your phone, like Beyonce had it. She had a party and you couldn't take the phones in.
Like, did you sign something before going in?
Not Beyonce. Portia Williams, her wedding. You couldn't take your phone in. There's like you had to fit. Like that was one of the things. In order to attend, you couldn't because no pictures, no nothing can be leaked.
Dog, what was that? Because I thought we was on the same thing, but there was a party that somebody was taking a picture or a video of Beyonce
And Jay-Z nutted up.
He snatched the phone from him.
snatched the phone from
That
her.
was an incident too because it was supposed to be no phones or whatever. I don't. Was it a album like?
It looked like they
Or
was
was
in
it
like
a birthday party?
looked like they was in like a club environment type of crap, and he just snatched the phone, said something to him, but he ended up giving it back before the video ended.
I wanted to. It was like I want to say maybe it was like a P Diddy party, like a high profile party. I think it was a high profile party.
But I do know like a lot of the celebrities they have like events to where you can't bring in your phone. And that's because they don't want they controlling the narrative of what is being put to the public eye.
Because I know sometimes people would pay them to do that so they can get first dibs on it. So
Especially if something hit the fan.
yeah.
Cause you know, I can respect that because if I'm having like a private event, and you know, I don't want people just putting out stuff on my event, cause for one, it's probably in my home. I may not want everybody to know what's in my home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My bad. I thought I was just talking to the wind.
Mm-mm.
You used to be waiting for me to reply to you, huh?
Not no more.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't want to take your shine.
Oh, whatever.
Does that wrap it up for this episode?
How long we been on Q?
Over 2 hours.
Yeah, we need to go.
Almost 3 hours for real? 2 hours and what?
Yeah, we need to
Oh,
wrap
shoot.
it.
All right, bro. All right. Before we get out of here, rest in peace to Twitch.
Yeah, I seen that.
Rest in peace to Twitch.
Yeah.
Man, just I don't know. I'm gonna make this quick. At a loss of words, man. I don't even know what to do, but when see a lot of people go through stuff like this, ain't got nobody to talk to. And his last TikTok, he was all happy.
Yep.
In the mood, dancing. The next you know, you hear RIP. Like it hits different. If y'all struggling out there, man, find somebody to talk to.
Anybody.
Find somebody to talk to. I don't care if it's a homeless man on the side of the road or something. Real talk. Find somebody to talk to. Y'all life is too precious. I don't care. Be real with you. I may not know you. I may not even see you, but just get it out. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to talk about it, talk about it. If you want to take your aggression out on boxing or something, do it. Just don't end yourself.
Right. You may not know it or not, but there's somebody who's out here living because of you. So
if anybody else, I don't care who you are, if anybody else don't love you, bro, sister, friend, I love you.
We love you.
From the bottom of my heart, it's love. All right. We can end this.